mindfulness, which is the practice of being aware of your thoughts and feelings in the moment. Mindfulness.
You gotta put yours on RoboCop.
Yo, what the fuck?
That's the only
Art
difference,
likes to
bro.
suck on my titties every night.
Facts. That's the only difference.
That's equal opportunity foreplay.
Oh
I suck
my
on your aunt
God.
titties, she suck on mine.
Oh, this nigga always pull an ace out.
Yeah, you a sore loser, bro.
That nigga always pull an
You a
ace
sore
out.
loser.
It don't
Nick
bother
can't
me,
say-
though.
Nick can't say shit after that.
Damn, man.
That nigga be pulling out nukes quick.
Real quick. He
Red
said,
button.
hold up.
Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished?
All right, so if y'all don't mind,
Fucking that shit. That's why I don't got the headphones on yet.
Yo, I
I'm
should have
hungry, bro.
I should have sent that to y'all. There was a
'cause
video.
You eating the Chex Mix.
Damn, I gotta
So
find
that
it.
He took his headphones off. I started laughing. I'm like, I know exactly why he did that.
Yo, there's a video like where they put everybody with the weirdest laugh in the room and had them start laughing. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. I gotta send that next. You gotta watch that next week.
What's that?
There's a video where they put everybody with the weirdest, funniest laugh.
Now, if you want to kill this,
I mean, you know, it's my drink day.
Yo, so I'm gonna start this off,
Drink twice a day.
fellas. I'm gonna start this off with this kind of spiritual video. It's kind of long, and we have the option of how long we choose to discuss this after we dive into it. But I think it's important that you guys hear this, man.
The car, if you see any of your friends,
This is half
don't
of it,
stop,
too.
Go home.
Just audio, just playing the audio from it.
I asked my mother if there was anyone in the house. She said no. And I looked at her, and she said, no. Mama wants you to go home. So I looked at her like, okay, Mom. All right. Okay. And I got in the car and I went home. I was tempted, on the second occasion especially, to push my way past her and go in the house to see if everything was okay. But I would never disrespect my mom. But my mother's not a meek, like frail type person. She's a very strong woman. James Brown said, Papa don't take no mess. Mama don't take no mess at all. And you know that.
Facts.
A couple days go by,
I'm like Carl.
and my phone rings. It's my mom. So she asked me if I can come and see her. So I'm like, yeah, Mom, are you okay? She's like, when can you get here? So I said, I can leave now. So
That was it?
I called my girlfriend, and she comes over. And we have dinner. This is the following evening.
Yeah.
Are we recording?
we're listening.
There's nothing going on. It stopped.
Got to tap into your patience button.
Yeah. LA, right near
I'm gonna need you to
LAX.
do shut.
And I have butterflies in my stomach because I'm like, what is going on? What's wrong with my mother? I'm waiting on any kind of bad news. So I get to her house. She lets me in this time. Something was definitely wrong. It was so thick in the air that you could cut it with a knife. And I just had to try and stop myself from shaking because my nerves were on edge. I was actually trembling in the car driving to my mom's house. So at the time, there were some guys in the neighborhood I'd grown up with. One of the kids' name was Adrian. We were best friends. And Adrian always found a way to do things the wrong way. I was able to forgive him for a lot of the dumb stuff that he did because he did a lot of stuff that didn't make sense. He was the kind of kid who would go off and do some dirt on his own and come back, and you'd see that he had a new watch or a new necklace or something.
Mischievous.
It seemed like something was driving him to do wrong. And even when you snapped him out of it, he couldn't tell you why he did it. He was a couple years older than I was, but I always could find a way to talk him into doing the right thing because I knew even then what karma was all about. And I understood that spiritual law, that what goes around always comes around.
Facts.
We sit down and my mom says, I'm sorry to tell you that Adrian got killed last night. His cousin shot him and killed him in the middle of the street.
I forgot.
And I was just stunned. And she said, he had been by here looking for you.
I need to know where I need to see Mike.
And I saw death on him. My grandmother could actually see.
So it's skipping. He stopped. And now he's skipping out. I'm gonna
Can you really see?
He had been by here looking for you.
I need to know where I need to see Mike.
And I saw death on him. My grandmother could actually see spirits, and my mom and grandmother could see death on a person before death collected their spirit. She did not want our paths to cross because she saw the spirit of death on him so strong that she knew there was nothing she could do to turn back the tide. It was collection time, and he was definitely going to die soon.
I didn't mention when you were in there.
So I was like, well, Mom, maybe I could have helped change his path. Maybe. She was like, no, there was nothing you could have done.
We all feel like that.
She said the spirit was on him too strong, and his time was up.
It's giving me chills, y'all, for real. This a real story.
I go back to my apartment in Santa Monica, and I'm really disturbed over the whole thing. I sat in disbelief for a long time and just kept rehearsing in my head, what if I had seen him? What if things had been different? And
Do a lip.
Hello? Hang on a minute.
all the color went out of her face. And I knew something was wrong. I'm like, what's wrong? And she's stunned. She says a collect call from Adrian.
Yo, this too.
I knew something was wrong. And she's stunned. She says a collect call from Adrian.
This is after he died.
Come on, that's one of my brothers, that's one of my boys playing. This is not the time to play around like that, because I'm really upset about it. So I take the phone and I say, hello? The voice on the other side of the phone was the voice I knew all of my life from childhood. This was my friend Adrian.
Mike!
He called me Mike. Mike. There's only 3 or 4 people in my life that call me Mike because I hate being called that. And right off the bat, I knew his voice. It was him.
Adrian?
And he said, help me. Help me.
Help me, you know?
You know how to help me.
Adrian.
And I was like, Adrian, where are you? He said, they're trying to take me inside. I ran away. Help me. You gotta help me right now before they get back. And I can hear all these voices screaming at him for being on the phone. I could hear a sound behind him that sounded like I'm only reminded of when I'm near a roaring fireplace or a barbecue pit, when you can hear the heat cut through the air, but it was magnified, and I could hear people screaming and arguing with him, and then I could hear him begin to fight. And I could hear that he was overpowered, and he kept screaming, no, let me go, no, I'm not going, I'm not going, I don't want to go there.
Adrian, where are you?
And he was screaming my name. Phone just went dead. The sound dissipated, and that was it. I stood there for minutes. It's very haunting to be on the phone with a person that you can't help. And I talked it over with my girlfriend. She told me to call the operator and see if the operator could put a trace on the number. I tried that. That didn't happen. The operator told me it should be reflected on my bill if it was a collect call. When the phone bill came, I knew the date, the time, everything. There was nothing on my phone bill to reflect that telephone call. But my girlfriend Kimberly was there, I was there, and I was not hallucinating. I don't do drugs. I barely drink. This was a phone call that I received from the other side, and they made contact with me through a telephone. He kept saying that I knew how to help him. And to this day, I'm still baffled as to exactly what he meant. I really don't know how I could have helped him. You know, I really don't. I wish I did, but I don't. The phone call was a message to me because I was taught that hell is a real place. There's always consequences. Karma is alive and well. Had I been with him when death came, it could have taken me as well. I know that the spirit world is very real, but I would just say, don't be afraid. Just make sure that you walk in the light. That's it. That's the only protection you have.
I'm gonna stop it right there. Like, I had to play that for y'all just because it was really spiritual. I believe the story he's telling, and sometimes when we don't know, we tend to push shit off like it's impossible because we can't fathom.
Right.
But spiritually, I feel like you never know how people communicate with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. I definitely agree with that. I think I'm an energy guy, so it doesn't necessarily have to do with their verbal communication or even sometimes their body language. I feel like sometimes you just get that energy or that vibe from a person, and that speaks heavily for me.
Same.
I mean, that's how most relationships start. Like even friends, lovers, whatever. It's got to be a vibe. So,
Which is energy.
yeah,
It's
gotta
crazy.
Be a vibe.
Like you step into a room. If somebody steps into a room that has nothing but negative energy, typically we can pick up on that. And then your gut starts talking to you. You know what I mean?
See what the fuck?
Yeah.
I think listening back to it, judging from the way he sounded, something tells me that when he was saying, you know, you can get me out of here or you can help me, I don't know how spiritual Mike is. I don't know if at that moment Mike called on, you know, whoever he believed in, whatever, you know, religion or you know, I don't know if the individual was looking for that when he was calling him, and if he would have prayed with him in that moment, what could have possibly have happened?
Yeah.
That's
probably what I would have done. Prayed as hard as I could.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You know.
I mean, because you got to think too. He might have been saying like, you know how to save me because trying to remind him of a conversation that they had or a situation that they came across and they talked about, like, yo, remember when we talked about such and such said he was gonna holler at me, or you know what I mean, or whatever I did, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, to be able to be like, yo, this is who did it, this is what happened, type of shit.
Also from what I hear, he was able to talk him out of certain things, was what he expressed earlier in the dialogue.
I think we've all had friends like that before that we were able to talk out of doing shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think I am that friend.
I am that one too.
For sure. I got in a lot of shit, but at the same time, the majority of my time was protecting people. Like 90% of the shit that I ever got into in my life was me protecting other people or stepping up.
What's crazy, Cap, is most people, like us, will protect people.
Yeah.
But at the same time, do shit that we're trying to protect them from.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That's
weird.
real.
It's
That's
so
real.
weird.
That's fucking real as hell.
It's so weird.
Damn, that's deep.
Very. I know.
2025, man. What y'all think is going on in 2025?
I think
One
another
step at a
layer.
time, man.
I think another layer of the veil is being peeled back of our reality.
Oh shit.
Here you go.
just another layer. Nothing crazy. Just silk thin. You know what I'm saying? Nothing thick. Pause. No Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Just a thin layer of being 2025. Let's let some more fuck shit pop off.
Yeah. Isn't there like a new
If I didn't love you, I couldn't stand you. My
virus
bad.
that's out, or like a new disease?
What is it? The Noro or Norid or?
Hold on, I'll check. Because I remember seeing a
Norovirus?
video about someone saying that there was something.
Yeah, you know what though? I don't prescribe to the shit, so
Yeah.
I don't let it in my mindset. So I don't.
Subscribe.
I said prescribe.
Yeah, you said
Subscribe.
prescribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Yeah, I don't give it energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All you can do is what you normally would do, like protect yourself, sanitize your hands, wash your hands.
6,000 milligrams of vitamin C.
I was telling my daughter that, man, because she
Yo.
gets colds pretty frequent.
6 vitamin D, 3 K2. So not 3 of them shits, 6 of them shits.
One
6.
wop.
Nigga, just say you're on
6.
steroids.
No.
That's all you gotta say.
Nah,
That's all you gotta say.
these are vitamin. The
That's all you gotta
minerals,
say,
bro.
nigga.
I
I'm
got
on
it.
that Barry Bonds. That's it.
So the disease is the hemp virus, or the
Hemp?
human meta
'Cause we already had a hemp.
pneumovirus. It's
Human metapneumovirus. Meta.
Yeah, yeah, they found it in China.
It's almost like
First
a pneumonia.
Oh, and the bird flu.
Sanitize your cell phones. Sanitize your doorknobs. Sanitize your
Everything.
car
You
handles.
got that
your-
sanitizer in here?
Yo,
It's over
yo,
next door.
sanitize your every day though.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot stress enough. You can't be lazy with sanitizing the shit your hands be on and your food. I mean, if we didn't eat with our hands and shit, like, even I'm not 100% with it, but when I catch myself, I'll be like, God damn, nigga.
I'm slipping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, like when I use the bathroom, like if I gotta sit down to use the bathroom, when I'm done, I literally grab a fucking like wet wipe or a sanitized wipe and wipe the seat. Bro.
Yes. I got my
Even
the
at work,
disinfectant
like, I got
spray,
to.
all that shit, bro. Like, I mean, that's the only way I can think you can protect yourself is
Yeah.
with your hands, because that's what's going to transfer the food and the shit you touch.
Yeah. Doorknobs is a bitch, man.
Nigga. Oh, man, I got hit my shit when I get to the cribs.
Maybe those people that are like
Yo,
scared
yo,
of germs are the ones that are really like normal. You know, the people that like everywhere they go they'll have
Germaphobes.
hand sanitizer. Yeah, germaphobes.
Germaphobe. Yeah.
What's the nigga that did
Every time, like,
you won't know this, but fuck, the nigga that did Bobby's World.
Howie Mandel.
Yes, Howie
I know
Mandel.
Howie.
Howie Mandel, he's a big.
Well, he's not
germaphobe.
as much anymore. DeVito watches what's the show that
Got Talent?
America's Got Talent.
Yes.
He takes
So-
his gloves off.
Takes his gloves off. He even hugged a couple people.
Oh, the nigga used to
when he
wear
started,
gloves
he did-
around?
Yeah.
Nah, but he started.
Oh yeah, I knew that.
Oh,
I done seen
shit.
with the
I didn't know
gloves.
that.
But he hugs people now, and she watches another show. It's it's like
Naked
dealer.
in the-
It's
Don't look
dealer,
at me.
dealer, no deal.
Yeah, he's on.
But
that.
it's a survivor type shit, and he interacts with the people there too. Because DeVito talks about that.
You talking about the MTV shit?
No, so Deal or No Deal is now, it's like a Deal or No Deal kind of mixed with Survivor type thing. It's like a new show. So, but it's like a Survivor show. And they're out in the woods, in the jungle, doing a bunch of weird shit to get the money for the cases. But he interacts with the people on there too. And the only reason why I thought about that is because my wife was bringing it up, and she was talking about the germaphobe because we were having a COVID conversation, about just we have sanitizer all over the place and everything. And she was like, I can only imagine with Howie. I said I could only imagine with Howie because we were watching it. And she was saying that no, he's been doing like hugging and touching and being more out there, less of a germaphobe. I don't know if it's a
What's nuts? He definitely will know, but I think you will. You probably will. You won't. I think Cap will too. The Howie Mandel's most famous character.
Why wouldn't I know that? Why wouldn't I know that?
Well, tell me then.
I'm 37.
Well, tell me.
He was the I forget the name, but he had the little horns.
No, you're wrong.
Oh,
What do we guarantee?
Howie
I
Mandel
mean, what do we
played, people
garner
under
as
the stairs
famous?
and
What
shit
is
like
what
that.
is Howie Mandel most known for?
I don't know.
Now it's America's most.
Bro, come on. You got it. You saved me, please.
How about you tell
Please.
us?
Just tell us.
Deal or no deal?
Bobby's World.
Oh, I was.
You never
like-
watched Bobby's World as
is
a
that?
as a jit?
I remember hearing it, but I couldn't visualize
we
it.
was
I remember
teenagers when
Bobby's
that
World. I
happened.
remember
As a
Bobby's
jit.
World, but I don't remember it like
Bobby's
that.
World, we were
Little
It was
teenagers.
a cartoon. Yeah.
Yeah.
As a
remember
jit,
that.
bro. I used to
37,
love Bobby's
dog.
World,
I'm
bro.
right there with you.
Nah, I was trapping, bro.
Bro, you can trap and watch Bobby's World.
No,
Like,
you
that's
can't,
an
man. No,
option,
you
bro.
can't.
That's an
You
option.
can't.
Yeah, you don't trap 24/7, bro. You gotta sleep at some time. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
slept a little
shit.
bit, but I got some people that could
frick.
testify to the fact.
And fuck
Call,
you, John. by the way.
call me at 3 a.m.
You got me saying frick all
Yo,
the way.
Listen. When the money calls, I don't stall on answering the phone. I pick it up like, "Yep, I'm home. Yep, I'll be right there, and I won't have you waiting long. I know them ain't patient, dog. I don't play like that. How you think my money stay like that? Real shit.
Bars.
Yeah, because they're not waiting.
Nah, and there's
not
so much
waiting.
competition in that world. You gotta, if you about it, you about it.
Because I remember one time I seen a motherfucker call 4 people at the same time.
Wow.
Just trying to see
Yo.
what hit.
Yo, yo, and then whoever called back first.
Yo,
That was him calling every Dunkin' Donuts in Elmira
He just mad because
just to see who had the least
just
on
mad
the crust
because
sandwich, nigga. That's all
he don't
that
got
was.
stretch marks. That's a roadmap
That's
to
a- every Burger
fast,
King and
every
I know
fast
you-
food.
before you guys get in a
Battle.
A fat battle.
A fat battle. Let me throw this out there
Hunger
related to
Games.
what we were just talking about, the germs.
Niggas in a fat.
We sit here and we try to protect ourselves from these germs every day, all day. But guess what
Gotcha.
happens to the baby that isn't exposed to germs? They spend the rest of their life fighting shit because their immune system isn't built up. The crazy part is you have to be exposed to shit in order to be able to naturally fight it, or else you're in the hospital all the time. With my daughter, I really feel like that's partially what happened because her mom was real like strict on her being around people. She didn't, she wasn't like in daycare and things of that nature.
Yeah.
And she gets colds a lot now. You know what I mean?
But that definitely does. Take
What's her
effect.
vitamin game like?
She just got her blood tested. She doesn't take vitamins. She takes vitamin D and C, but she literally just got her blood work done. All her levels were good, but what I told her, you might need more in certain areas because they can give you a baseline. They can't tell you where. I mean, they can't.
They need to stay open.
And with the medical field, they are the least receptive group. Period.
Because they want your money. If they healed everybody, then there'd be no reason to have a hospital.
Naturally, too.
That's a fact.
Yeah, nah, they're not with that.
Nah,
like it's
son.
funny you say that because I gotta get my daughter a test for her levels and stuff, you know, and I gotta get her transitioned to a primary out of the Southern Peds because she just turned 18. Shout out to my baby.
Shout out
you
to
know,
her.
Graduation
time.
You know what I'm saying? So she,
I
I gotta talk to her doctor and say, yo, like when I come in the room, it's like, look, this is what we on. This is what I take. This is what she takes. I need a progressive young female doctor that is going to work with her and her natural abilities to prevent disease and using supplementation and herbs. So can you recommend a doctor with that type of, you know, background? Because
I mean, you might have to go out of the area, unfortunately, just because I'm not saying that our medical situation sucks. I'm not going to say that,
bro.
I feel you.
No, my wife has
Only reason why I say certain things is because my doctor is great.
Yeah.
He's really open.
I see what you're saying.
He's really open.
You got a good one.
I got a good one, so I can. So when we have those conversations,
What kind of doctor is it though? Is it a primary or is
I have
it
a,
someone
I have a
that's
great primary,
specific?
and I have a great endocrinologist.
So let me ask you a question: has this doctor ever recommended you take vitamins ever?
Yes.
Because a lot of doctors won't even throw that out there because they're in the business of medicine.
Yep.
You know
That's
what I
where they
mean?
get their paper
Yeah,
from.
you gotta like doctors get paid to refer people to certain prescriptions.
Yeah. If they care about you, they'll go above and beyond.
That's why I love my doctor, by the way.
My wife
Shout
has
out Thomas Cost.
My wife has my old doctor who I had prior, a young dude who was really on top of the shit. So so when they talk, she's like, you know how my husband is? And he's like, yep. So, you know, he's on game with this. So
Get you right for real.
For real, because he used to be my primary. You know what I'm saying? So You know what I mean? But I'm trying to get my daughter one of those, but a female version.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it's definitely tough, man. And you know, and obviously bigger cities, bigger opportunities. You know, I think the LECOM school open up is gonna advance. It's gonna take a couple years, but I think that LECOM program is gonna advance our medical.
What is that? I never heard.
So the LECOM, that's the school. That's the new school that they opened
the
up.
big ass building,
Right where
by
the
McDonald's?
park used to be.
Where
by McDonald's.
That used to be. I used to live across. I grew up across
on 4th Street. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So right there, that's LECOM. So LECOM is a new medical school that they have out here in junction with Arnott and Guthrie, where they're functioning. They're funneling.
Elmira College.
They're in Elmira College, but they're funneling. Reason why I said Arnott and Guthrie is because that's where they're funneling the kids through. Okay. You know what I mean? They're getting these kids to come from all over the country and all over wherever, and they're funneling them through Arnott and through Guthrie to upgrade our doctors.
By the way, kids, if you're gonna go to school for something, nursing, engineering.
I say plumbing, electrician, and trade work.
They always hiring engineers, and they always hiring
always be needed.
Trades and shit.
Medical,
always.
Anything that involves the daily operation of, like, not just our country, but of people, because you can go to NYSEG and get a job where you'll make 6 figures easy. You know what I mean? Without
electrician, all types of shit. Yeah.
Yo, people out there, do not be afraid to be your own doctor. Do your own research. You got to. There's a lot of doctors who went rogue against the pharmaceutical machine and are just giving free game on YouTube. Don't be afraid to take, matters in your own hands.
You gotta research.
Hey, people, make sure you don't listen to what John said and you go see your doctor.
Yo, people, in 15 years, compare me and nephew's health.
Oh, your shit's gonna be way better than mine. Nigga. I'm fat now.
Let me ask y'all, since we're talking about it, has everybody in this room actually researched and read upon their personal situations in order to better their own health?
Yes.
Because you can go to a doctor and then they'll have to figure out based on testing and, then they'll rule certain things out. Yep. But you live with yourself every day. You know how you feel. If you pay attention to your body, you'll know your triggers, you'll know. So has everybody taken that step at some point in their life?
Yes, I do it 24/7 every fucking day, bro. I'm like, that's what most of my time is spent you guys see the shit I be sending outside of that. Like, I'm literally obsessed with my health, longevity, and being optimal health. Like, it's really, it's damn near borderline psychotic because I'm so obsessed with overcoming
I told my daughter
shit.
that on the way to Broome, because we were talking about our brothers, and I was like, well, we're all obsessive with what we do. That's what we do. Gift and a curse. You know what I mean? More of a gift than anything.
And it's funny because it kind of correlates with the video, because every single day, every trip I make, every move I make, I feel like I'm dodging the Reaper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do to put myself in position to overcome, death?
Real shit, man.
That's why I go to the gym. That's why I eat the way I eat. That's why I take my vitamins and go, oh, fuck, I forgot to take them this morning. Let me get them in now.
Yeah.
Because I got to do what is in my span of control to get the desired outcome. And I can live with that.
Word.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That's one thing that he's drilled in my head. And obviously I knew it, but like it took him like kicking me in the ass to be like, listen, nephew, you can only control what the fuck you can control.
Real shit.
He drilled that at me. It's like, it took a lot, you know what I mean?
It's
like,
I'm
used to controlling everything. He was like, you can't.
Yeah, you think you got control issues?
Me?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't.
Yes, you do.
You say you're used to controlling everything?
No, so controlling everything mean like the money.
Yeah.
Shit like that. I even passed that off to my wife at that point, ex-wife, sorry. At points.
Yeah.
But it's just different, like being single. That he was just like, you gotta control what you can control.
Yeah.
There's nothing you can do about it. And that shit changed you, bro. Like, it makes me take extra steps, do extra reps. Don't put the fucking sugar cookie down. Don't eat it.
God is giving you your extra
I go through
value.
it with you, bro. You just know
it ain't
you ain't
even God,
alone,
bro.
bro.
It's been poo. or my bad, Quest. It's been Quest.
Yo, man, that's just God operating through me. Cause just the stuff that I tell you and show you, I live it and I go through it myself. So, and it would be wrong of me to not send that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't be selfish with that shit.
So let me ask y'all a question. Have any of you guys been paying attention to this California wildfire situation?
So, all right.
Please do.
Can I say my shit before?
Can I say my shit before?
What's weird to me?
Yeah.
Every demographic has their own environmental situations.
Yep.
That's a commonality. That's a common fact. I guess I've never understood the California wildfire situation and how it spread so much.
Crazy.
First and foremost,
and evenly,
right?
I can't.
And then I never understood the simple fact of, and this is not a flex, but being in California and hearing the people that I know talk about different things and how they always talk about their this push for their state to have these new single family home type situations to have more housing because of their population. Is it like, I don't know. You know what? I'm just
already started.
I seen some shit. I think it was maybe Mel Gibson or somebody online.
It was Mel
that
Gibson.
They were referring to that specifically about how they want to rebuild with was it single family homes or was it?
No, it was bulk home.
Bulk?
It was getting rid of single families.
And then that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was. The thing that fucks me up is that it was prominent neighborhoods that were affected for the majority. You know what I'm saying? Where there's a lot of money.
Expensive. Yeah, JJ Redick, his house got burnt down. The Lakers coach, they said that it's headed towards Bron's Brampton mansion.
I mean, that shuts down the conspiracy right there.
I mean, I don't know. I
What
don't know
about
what
the fact they didn't have any water in their hydrants?
Well, California's been dry for
they've been dry for a while.
A while.
Wait, hold on. Bring that back. How dry? I mean,
niggas dry, like where they tell niggas to take showers for like minutes.
But that wasn't the information related to why. Like, that's what we know, but that's not the reason they gave for them being empty. It was said that there was a program when they were trying to save a certain type of fish, so they redirected the water towards these fish.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't see that. No.
Yeah.
Fuck the people. Let's save these fish.
No, I seen like it doesn't rain a lot there, and they redirected the water to the reservoirs to try to
How do you read?
They got an ocean.
Like you put
and that's why
shit,
the sun.
Like, listen, you put shit in a place that makes water go a certain place.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you redirect
when it rains. When it rains.
Yes.
Okay, when it rains.
When it rains.
But I mean, the backlash of that is y'all are fucking by the ocean. So all the coastal communities, you have an ocean right there, and you can't tell me that if motherfucking 2,000 years ago they can build a fucking pyramid in the middle of the desert carrying these 1,500-pound rocks, that in 2025 we can't figure out how to turn fucking ocean water.
John Hoodie, please don't.
It's not
do
even
that right
encouraging.
now. Please don't do that. I'm begging you with everything in my being.
No,
do not do this.
I can't help it. This is what I've been.
No, I'm begging Hoodie not to give another conspiracy to John.
Bruh.
I can't deal with it. My head's gonna fucking explode.
But it's the truth though, bro. Like, listen, you can't tell me that they can't. Listen, I watch these. You ever been scrolling on Facebook and you see these
Hoodie
stupid
waking
ass
up,
videos?
fam. Hoodie waking up.
Yeah.
You see these stupid ass videos where they have a guy out in the woods, right? And he builds this little crib.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, in the snow, the nigga in the snow.
Yo, son, that's just
son,
fire,
that nigga
right?
turns a whole crib.
Or in the woods when they break down the wood, the trees, they chop them, and
so listen, right?
all that
Yes.
shit.
So in those videos, right, you see the nigga take the pond water. You know what I'm saying? Like he out there
boils that shit.
Out there with a
put
pond
some
water,
drops in the shit,
with,
make it happen.
With a bottle like this, with the angle of the sun in it, and it's turning the water drinkable. So you can't tell me that if motherfuckers
Can the nigga make
pond
noodles
water
and
is
shit?
naturally drinkable, by the way.
Yeah, but But so
It's
is
salt water that's not. It's
Boil
the
the
sea.
salt off, brother.
You can go to the Chemung Canal right now and drink the water.
Yeah, we have. We swam
I know,
in
that's
it.
exactly.
We swam in that shit
What
back
are
in
you
the day.
talking about then?
Yeah.
What am I talking about then?
Why can't they
You said
put
he turned pond water into drinking water.
So I said what
Pond water is naturally drinkable.
No, because they're surrounded by so
pond
much
water
body of
technically
water.
isn't naturally
Why
drinkable.
can't they bring some of that shit in?
California is
water
not
would be
surrounded
naturally
by
drinkable.
water. There's water on one side of California. Just one side, by the way. California's landlocked on the other side, bro.
Yo, do you know that they have wires in the bottom of the ocean to transfer data?
That I didn't know.
Oh, I did see
Yeah.
that.
I mean,
I seen it.
I mean,
It's
this is
2025.
this is across the entire world, though.
Where the flying cars?
And
at?
if they can
They're
do
coming
that,
out of the ocean. That's what That's them drones.
if they can put data cables in the bottom of the ocean, you can definitely direct some of that water from the ocean, which is infinite, to fight fires.
Yeah.
Well, they fight fires. With,
They did it in fucking what's the cartoon movie with Mowgli?
they fight fires with water.
With Mowgli.
Some I'm expert in. My grandfather was a
It's
firefighter
the
for 35
bare
years.
Yeah.
necessities. What's that movie?
Jungle Book.
Jungle. Mowgli jumped on some elephants and he moved
It's a
the
cartoon,
water.
man. It's a
Son,
cartoon.
you can't tell me that they
Listen,
can't
first
do
of all,
that shit,
I'm
man.
done talking to all of you right now.
You can't tell me they can't
All
do
of you are
that shit.
pissing me off.
Mowgli in what's the movie called?
It's
again?
ridiculous.
Yo, I'm the only nigga that never seen the Jungle Book.
This is.
The
Are
Jungle
you
Book.
fucking
Never seen
kidding
it.
me?
Yo,
You never seen
Mowgli,
the Jungle Book?
climbed
I
on.
seen Come Fly With Me,
Listen,
nigga.
he climbed out of
What the
elephant.
fuck does come fly with
And
you?
then the elephants ran through the jungle and moved a bunch of trees, and
That
they
nigga's-
directed the water, and they saved the forest. So you're telling me
nigga
that
said,
with
"Fuck
the
the Jungle
technology
Book,
that we
come
have,
fly with me." Nigga.
That's what he said.
Yo, that nigga said that like that was the title of the movie too. He said,
getting a
"Come
little
fly
messy.
with me, nigga." The
It's
nigga
getting a
was a
little
part of the
messy.
movie.
We got to be able to listen to each other, man.
I'm
It's
sorry.
hard. It's hard
That
when
shit
we're
was funny.
watching
I'm
the video
sorry.
back.
I'm sorry.
We gotta sit from the perspective of the viewer. You know what I mean?
My bad. Come fly. I'm sorry.
And plus, I want to hear what everybody has to say. You guys are all so damn unique that I like picking y'all brains.
You say come fly.
What's wrong with a cartoon reference?
Nah, I was saying I said I never seen the Jungle Book, but I said I seen Come Fly With Me, the Michael Jordan video.
Oh,
That
yeah,
shit made me
right.
laugh.
Nigga, I seen that
Oh,
shit, boy.
shit.
Yo, we
Every
watched
day.
that joint on VHS
Every goddamn day, nigga, before
Frick.
school for like 3 years.
Trick
nigga.
question.
Do you know what a VHS is, sir?
Yeah.
What is it?
It's like you put it in a like one of them, old big box TVs. Not that.
It ain't that big. It ain't that big, nigga.
I had one.
It's not a TV.
Bro,
a
you put it in a
TV.
VCR.
I know. I'm talking
thing.
about for the TV.
The one that comes
Yeah,
with the
little
TV.
VCR. It's the tape. You just push it right in there. And press play. There you go. But
He sounded like he talking about an 8-track.
That's crazy.
It's like an 8-track.
Damn, son.
I was talking about the whole TV because I remember
Yo, he
I
said
had
the joint connected to the TV.
Nah, because I remember an old house. We had probably a TV that's probably like double the
Zenith.
size of that, right?
Zenith.
But it still was the old one, so you had that big box in the back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You try to carry that around.
Yeah, bro. It looked like hoodie as a TV.
Have you ever seen a floor model TV?
That's exactly.
A floor model TV?
I don't think he's. I
Nah,
think
he don't
he's
know
seen
about
one.
that shit. He don't know about the floor model.
Nah.
He don't know
My
about
Aunt
the floor
Linda had
model with the
one,
new
though.
one on top.
Yeah,
He don't know
son.
nothing about that shit.
That shit turned into
yeah.
just a
Stand.
table. Nigga, what? Yo, let me play a couple seconds to this. This I don't know if it's gonna hit exactly, but it's related to that fish.
Is there audio or video?
Yeah, I'm just gonna play the audio. It
So
says,
people are frustrated, and as you mentioned, the toll, the death toll, as well as the destruction, is continuing to increase.
Is that Pierce Morgan?
So it's a lack of leadership, lack of common sense,
Nah.
and people are frustrated.
Black dude look
We'll
like
be
Delvin.
discussing the California wildfires all morning.
With or without hair.
But we do have a lot
Without.
of major headlines to get to this morning. So let's get started with our Friday political panel.
Holden!
We're
Sorry.
joined today by Elizabeth Mitchell. She's a reporter for the Daily Signal. And Daniel Littman, he's a White House
come on,
and
I'm
Washington.
gonna skip.
Need to get through this disaster.
You know, Daniel, it's so frustrating. People have lost their homes.
Nigga, talk about
Still
the fish,
many
nigga.
people are in hotels, being sheltered by friends and family.
We talked about the
wondering
fish
about
before.
their homes,
What?
their personal belongings.
About how
because many of these people
Quest
had
brought up.
to rush
He had shared a video a couple weeks
pre-safety.
ago. My fault. he had shared quite a few episodes ago about the salmon and how they're genetically modifying salmon now.
Yeah.
And then they're mixing them with fresh salmon, and those genetically modified salmon are eating the fresh salmon.
Get the
now.
fuck out of here.
Yeah. Didn't you was the
I don't know. I don't
maybe,
think so. It
maybe
probably
I was talking to Devin. Maybe me and Devin was talking about that. When he
You know
was
about
here last
smelt?
time. Smelt. That's them little fish from like Rochester. You can get them in a can.
That's the kind of fish they were trying to, I think, save or. Let me see if I can get a fucking more
Smelting.
accurate.
It's kind of smelting is like anchovy type fish. You know what I'm saying? You get them type of shits in a can or something like that. But
they sell them?
They're doing all that type of shit. Think about it. You can't go anywhere in the world and catch a fresh tilapia, but it's on every motherfucking store freezer
There's places
shelf.
you can go get a fucking tilapia. but
Breed
they-
them shits, right?
They're farm raised. Like
Yeah,
most
yeah,
things
yeah.
are farm raised.
I heard
bro.
them shits is no good.
Yeah.
Like when the fuck you gonna go catch a wild cow? But you still eat a Whopper, nigga.
I know, but we're talking about fish
That nigga said a Whopper.
So
and a
why?
cow.
What's the difference?
because we're talking about fish.
Animals are animal though.
Yeah, but still, they're all genetically modified.
Your leg is genetically modified.
I mean, you're genetically modified. You look like somebody. You look like somebody grabbed your dad in the face and stretched his ass out. You know what I'm saying? That's why you lighter skinned than him and everything. You know what I'm saying?
What the fuck?
Because you're genetically modified, motherfucker. What you talking about? You know what I'm saying? It's just like when I drew you on my thumb, bitch. That shit was
By the way, that is the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Fuck.
That shit is hilarious.
Nah, but I mean, you know, only reason why I said that was a mute point was because we were talking about the fish.
Crazy.
I mean, but you know, the crazy thing is they do that with a lot of our stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ever looked at Great Value corn? It says made in Taiwan. Now we have some of the biggest, largest cornfields in the middle
It's
of our
corn on
country.
352.
Word up.
Yeah.
But our canned corn is made and brought in from Taiwan. Are you kidding me?
Good
That's
thing I don't
crazy,
eat corn
man.
no more.
I mean, I eat corn, like I eat the corn on the cob, but I mean, even that is still modified too. You know what I'm
that
saying?
shit don't even digest.
Nope.
What the fuck is
I'm
what
almost
isn't
embarrassed
modified?
to admit that I love corn.
Word up. Corn is
my
delicious.
second
Corn's
favorite
mad good.
vegetable.
Yo,
Corn is delicious.
Every time I
besides
think of
broccoli,
corn,
it's
I think of Rory's bar. I stay in a whip. I stay in a chick. My nickname should be Corn the way I stay in some shit.
Oh, shit.
That's fire.
Shout out to Man in Arms. I'll
Bro,
never
that's
forget that
fire.
bar. That's that shit, boy.
Damn, sir.
That's fire.
Nah, but I mean, you know, that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you was broke, you can eat corn, shit it out, clean it off, and prepare that shit.
Nah.
If you was extra
If
broke,
your life
niggas,
is down to that point, call someone, please.
sir, it was down to that point when I asked you for one of the motherfucking French fries, and you stabbed my
Took
hand.
your ass to the bathroom, nigga.
You ain't even dap me up. No. The crazy thing is, you walked in. That came to me. Yo, let me get a fry room.
Yo,
man.
what up?
Say what up? No dap. No what up? Nothing. You
I
walked
said,
right
"What up,
past me
sir?"
too.
He said, yo, let me get one of them
Nothing.
fries.
I'm
Get
not
one
even
of them
joking.
fries.
I'm not even joking. He walked up, said nothing, just like,
I
what you
told
got?
you.
He
I
didn't even
told-
say anything to me. He just put his thumb right on, pulled it open. I tried to stop him. He's like, let me get a fry. Pause.
Yo, that sounds like a
That's
Food
crazy.
Diddy moment.
I was like, nah.
Wait a minute, sir. Hold on. Listen, my thumb was nowhere near you,
Yeah,
brother. I don't want nothing to do
bro,
with that.
you should have never ordered.
You are
number
Diddy for
7,
food,
bro.
my boy. Calm down.
Yeah, you got the number 7 with the baby oil.
Yo,
That's crazy.
Supersize that.
That's crazy.
shit.
Yo, so
I told his
Listen,
ass
you, want
too.
food?
before
You
he
even
came. I said, I'm
brought
keeping my
chips too.
box
That's the
down
crazy
here,
thing.
nigga.
Yo.
You wanted some of my food
Well,
too.
I will give you the benefit of the doubt. You do share a lot.
Yeah, he do share.
I appreciate that.
You're a sharer.
Yeah.
But it might be because you expect everybody else to share.
I feel like what did they say? You're supposed to do unto others as you want done unto you. So if I got a sandwich and you hungry, I'm gonna bust this shit in half. You know what I mean? So when I'm hungry and you got a sandwich, nigga, you ain't even got to bust in half. You know what I mean? Give me a bite. That's all I'm saying.
So
You want a bite?
let me ask y'all a question. Everybody,
Shark bit your leg. My bad.
would you fight to I can't even ask the question like that because I'm gonna assume everybody in this room is gonna fight to protect not only their families but themselves, right? Under any circumstance. Man the fuck up and do whatever you have to do to protect you and yours, right? Now the question I really have is, what can you play the video that I'm about to play? Is it
Yeah, it's
popping
showing,
up?
it's
All
showing.
right, so I want to know what you niggas would do and press the audio on this one.
Oh shit, let me check that real quick.
Yeah, because if you really about protecting you and yours, what would you do in this circumstance? It's serious. Ready?
Yeah.
It looks serious. The look on his face is serious.
What is that?
I'm grabbing that nigga.
What you mean?
Bro.
Nah, son, I'm picking.
What is that?
I'm
I'm
grabbing
putting
that
that nigga on the
nigga.
grill.
I'm putting
That
pressure
nigga
on that
is
nigga.
dinner, bro.
What is it? Is it a deer?
It's a
It
dinner.
don't- yeah, it's that nigga's dinner.
That nigga's not
He
going.
ain't
No,
whooping me.
nigga, no, nigga. I'm
That look
grabbing
like
whooping
you,
me.
nephew. That look like nephew.
That's crazy. That don't look like me.
It do. It look like nephew.
That don't look nothing like
You
me.
drop 20 more pounds, bitch.
He
that
on
look just
world
like
stuff,
you.
bro, getting beat up by a doe. That's crazy.
Look, his daughter trying to
Wow.
help him.
No, that's not nephew. Because nephew would have been done, bit him in the neck by now.
I'm grabbing that nigga and I'm headlocking. I'm putting that nigga in a
But
chokehold.
the fact that it took all them
I'm
people.
choking that nigga out,
Nah.
bro.
I want to know what he did to make that deer so mad.
Word, son.
I don't give a
that
fuck.
nigga
That
just
nigga's not
existed.
about to
He
hit
looked
me.
at him. He
did.
was like, "You my next meal."
Nah, nigga, you
Yeah,
about
he
to get this work,
existed.
niggas.
Yo, but can I
Can we
fuck
go-
that?
can we go
His
around the
energy
room?
is probably a bad
We'll
person.
start
That King
with
Von
you.
is a deer.
What would you do in that circumstance?
First of all, I got one leg. If I would have took that leg off, I would have swung the shit out that shit. And after I missed, if y'all bitch ass niggas wasn't there in 30 seconds to help save me, I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna go to my car, and sir, hit the button. Hit the button, sir. Can I get the button?
Oh yeah, hold on. I got you. Hold on, no, I got you. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody gonna have no feet when I'm done. I'm shooting everybody pinky toe off, bitch.
I'm fighting the
What
nigga.
would you do, Quest?
At first, I square up and get my range
That nigga
on the
hands
nigga.
was right, though. You
He
see
was
how
coming
he
at
That motherfucker
like
was
I got
throwing
him.
his
Son, he's
Leg up
coming.
like this.
Son,
Like,
hold
like,
up.
leg up like,
Son.
my bad. What can I say without saying leg up?
I'm trying to get my
Can't say
range.
that.
I gotta
Yeah.
see the range on this nigga.
Yeah.
Like, cause the nigga was like, there's a lot of room. There's a lot of space,
Yeah.
nigga. Let me get my range on him. If he keeps coming, first I'll probably kick the nigga like a crescent kick in the nigga's body. Like, I'd have kicked the fuck out that nigga.
Yeah, son.
You know, just to see what he gonna do.
I would have fucked that deer
You know
up,
what I'm saying?
man.
Like, I'm keeping the range at the nigga because the nigga's not really,
Yeah.
he's not gonna hook.
Yeah.
He's not uppercutting. He just
He
coming
just-
with the bullshit. So he come at me, I'm gonna kick him in his chest really fucking hard.
The bullshit.
And I'm gonna keep, and he's like, look at it. He's coming like this.
Yeah.
All this is open. I'm gonna kick
Everything.
the shit out this nigga's body.
That nigga seemed like he didn't have any experience in hand-to-hand combat
Right.
whatsoever.
That
Even a
dude was
fight.
so
Right.
scared.
He didn't even know what it was.
Yeah,
Yo, what is
son.
that? What is that?
He could have did the typical fat guy shit. That if you can't fight
Dive on him?
and you big, you supposed to grab that motherfucker
Scoop
and,
that
and,
nigga.
Every
and
time-
just
when- as soon
dive
as the-
on him. You know what I'm
As soon as the
saying?
deer come
Right.
down, nigga, and put all fours on the ground, I'm charging.
Charge
Word up, son.
I'm not gonna lie.
Grabbing your neck, nigga, and just holding.
Because
on.
when I
Oh,
first
yes.
saw it, because when I first saw it, I thought it was a goat. And I don't mess with goats.
Yeah, goats are dangerous.
Because
They
I
can
had
be.
when I lived up in a farm, the goat that we had, he didn't care who you were. He would charge you no matter what.
Hold on,
If
hold
a
on.
goat-
Wait a minute. Hold
yeah,
on.
they was
Hold
out
on.
there. They was
Hold
out
on,
there.
hold on. Wait a minute.
What do you gotta say now?
Yo, sir.
They used
wait
to
a
have a
minute.
pig they used to
Yo,
live
sir.
with.
Yeah.
So at your crib, like where you
A
lived
long
at,
time ago. A long time
you had
ago.
a goat out back. Like
No,
you could go
no,
out back of your
no, we
crib
lived
and there was a
out-
goat
no.
out there.
No. So we lived up because we didn't, because
That's
So
it's
my
a
mom-
yes or no question, sir.
no.
Okay.
We had a whole
Because it
farm.
sounded
No,
like
we
you
had a
said
whole farm.
back when we had when we lived on the farm and we
No.
had goat.
Nah, but he was rude. It was annoying.
Especially my daughter there, nigga.
Yeah, I'm going
Like
to
my
kill
family,
mode,
nigga.
bro.
You ain't a
I can't even
nigga.
help it.
In
Hey,
front of my
kill
But
baby.
if it's a deer,
Don't let him discourage you from talking.
Sorry, sir.
All right? It's
You
ridiculous.
see, that was quiet.
Stop.
I just asked the
Don't
question.
even listen to this nigga, bro. Like, this is ridiculous.
nah. So
His favorite restaurant, you know what it is?
IHOP.
McDonald's.
No, that's what it is. Yeah, his favorite song is
can't even
"Lean
go there.
on Me
No, it's not. It's
When You're Not Strong." Crooked leg ass nigga.
Nephew, what would you do if that deer was coming at you?
I'll beat the shit out that
What
deer.
would you do though?
I'm fucking that deer up.
he gonna stuff him in his belly
I
button and
swear
bring
to
him
God,
back
I'll
home
body
and cook
slam the
him.
dog shit out
That deer was fast as a motherfucker,
But
man.
to keep it a buck, if that bitch, if it chasing me, I'm running. I don't like animals.
You can't get away from
I
a
run from a
deer,
cat, bro.
You can't get away from a
I'm
deer.
a pussy. I run from a cat.
Yeah,
I don't like animals.
Y'all remember the video where the dude was fighting the kangaroo?
That nigga hooked off on the kangaroo to save his dog.
What you doing in that situation,
Bro?
nigga?
On my dog, I'm hooking off for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. If it's not my dog, I'm backing up like, hey, I don't want no smoke.
Quest said he gonna let that mountain lion take his dog.
A mountain lion is different, bro, from a kangaroo.
Yo,
That nigga
son.
Quest said a bear, anything come out these woods, bitch, that dog gone. Come, you gone, bro. Look, I'm out, bitch.
That nigga Quest said, I already got my steps in. Nigga, I'm out here.
Get yours
Nah,
in.
son, on some real shit. It's like, nigga, this is what we trained for. Nigga, this is what we trained for, bro.
Fuck. That's crazy.
Y'all crazy, man.
That shit's funny.
All right, so you see, I'm trying to keep this shit fluid, right?
Yeah.
And engaging, right?
Mm-hmm.
This one is really out there.
All right.
You got to be patient and listen. Jetta, you ready?
Yes, sir.
It's crazy.
In the early hours of September 20th, 2015,
Is that Nicki Minaj?
police in Sunrise, Florida, responded to a 911 call made by 24-year-old Fidel Lopez, who was in a state of panic, claiming that his girlfriend, 31-year-old Maria Nemeth, was having trouble breathing and was going to die. Lopez frantically shouted into the phone, urging the dispatcher to send help as he feared for her life.
911, what is your emergency?
You sound like losing.
Tell her to take nephew's stomach off her throat.
Police and paramedics rushed to the apartment complex on 128th Drive. But what they found upon arrival was far worse than anyone could have imagined.
This is like 2 minutes, too.
Inside the dimly lit apartment, officers were confronted with a gruesome crime scene. Blood smeared the hallway walls and floors, along with pieces of human tissue.
You niggas ain't ready
formed
for
a
this.
trail leading to the bathroom. As the officers approached the bathroom, they were met
That's
by
a
the
picture
sounds
from-
of wailing.
My bad.
They found Lopez on the floor, holding the lifeless naked body of Maria Nemeth. Her body was mutilated, with her intestines brutally torn out from her vagina.
Ugh.
Lopez was immediately taken into custody, and as police investigated further,
Must have been a
the
black
full
dick.
horror of what had occurred began to unfold. Upon his arrest, Lopez initially claimed that Maria had asked for rough sex that involved the use of objects, but his story soon fell
It's
apart.
getting wicked, fellas.
Detectives noticed that Lopez's account didn't match the brutality of the crime scene. Under pressure, Lopez broke down and admitted that while he and Maria were having sex, she had twice uttered the name of her ex-husband, which enraged him.
I'm gonna stop it right there for a second.
Oh,
What the fuck would you do if you was making love and your bitch said her ex's name while you're piping her?
Twice. It's more than once.
Go ahead and play, because
I'd probably stop.
she deserves it.
On
Go
some
ahead.
real shit, on some real shit.
She deserves that shit. Go ahead, let's see what the fuck else
Nah,
is
I'd probably stop, man. I just stop.
That's a good question.
That nigga said, let's see what else you did. Besides.
Well, because if you want to have a good time with your girl, you know what I mean. I'm a firm believer. If your girl ain't fucking you right, and you want to have a good time with your girl, motherfucking whisper another bitch and whisper another bitch name while she on top of you, and just hold on to that bitch. You gonna have a good goddamn time.
Or you can just take your leg off and
You probably die.
You might
in my
get one of
house.
these. Get one of these.
Yeah, my shorty tripping, nigga. All right, so it's getting
Nah, I'd
wicked.
probably just stop. That's what we would do at that point. I'm getting pissed off.
But stop, and then what though?
Probably
See,
get the
because
fuck up.
honestly,
I'm not doing
every
all
nigga
that.
in here has the ego.
Yeah.
Every nigga in here, when they're in the moment and they're
I'm
stroking,
in my shit.
So I'm gonna be.
I mean, that's an ego killer right there.
Killer,
I mean,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
I'm
Every
getting, I'm
nigga in
getting
here's
right
ego.
up off her.
Jetta.
I'm getting right up off her.
Jetta. Let
Fuck
me get
bitch.
screen time.
And then yes,
Let me get some screen time, Jetta.
Fuck, I'm getting me to get some new pussy.
Nephew.
cheating.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's what I'm thinking. In that
For hold on,
moment.
time out.
your aunt
If you
gonna
say
call
anything
you.
about my aunt, I swear
Listen.
to God, on God, I'm
If
gonna
this
smack the
happens,
shit out of you.
if this happens,
All right. Hold
this
up.
happen-
I'm just
You
kidding.
guys are too violent.
I'm not gonna smack
You guys
you.
are too violent.
nah. But if this happened, your aunt's gonna call you because I'm gonna punch her dead in the face. Listen, I don't do no. I'm not into none of that domestic violence shit. I will walk away. I'm not into none of that. But in that situation,
You gotta hit
I
him.
feel like it's warranted.
Nah.
Somebody
Like,
got
think
to
It's definitely warranted.
Think about it though. You're having sex. You're in your significant
couldn't
other.
imagine
Yeah, and
that
you're in
shit,
your
bro.
bag,
and,
too.
and you're going in, and she says
Oh
her
my
ex's
gosh,
name
bro.
multiple times.
When is a man
That shit
more
gonna
than a
fuck
That's
man?
when you get back.
I
Say
don't
your
know.
ex's name.
When is a man
Yes.
more than a man when you're
back at him.
fucking?
Yo, that's the most.
That's your most intimate,
Raw-
most like
raw is-
rawest, like in our head, we're the best. Don't matter who they've been with.
Yeah,
we're the
yeah.
best at ever for everything
And
when
if
we're
I wasn't,
in
you
that
better lie
moment.
to me, bitch.
Word up.
And then she says, Jeffrey,
Mother.
what the
And,
fuck?
and he let it go.
is Jeffrey?
He let it go a little bit the first time,
Bruh.
allegedly because it happened
Twice.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Keep,
All right,
go
all right, all
ahead.
right. Ready? Here we go.
He trashed the apartment, smashing objects and punching walls. He then returned to Maria, who was unconscious, and brutally assaulted her, shoving a beer bottle, a hair straightener, and his fists into her vagina.
Oh, what the
Whoa.
Lopez
Listen.
escalated the violence by inserting his arm up to the elbow and ripping out parts of her intestines.
Oh my God.
After realizing she was
That
dead,
pussy was wide
he
open.
attempted to clean up, but eventually called 911 in a panic. Initially pleading not guilty to the murder, Fidel Lopez later changed his plea to guilty in
Nigga
July
look crazy.
2017.
And look here,
His guilty
Hernandez.
plea was part of a deal that spared him the death penalty.
He looked crazy.
That
as
nigga
fuck.
should have got the
Sentenced
death
to life
penalty.
in prison without parole.
You can't rip a bitch fallopian tubes out.
He don't even look remorseful. You know what I mean?
At
Like,
all.
Why the fuck would
But,
she
what-
do that
but
though?
honestly though, thank you. Honestly,
She was
would
probably
you?
cheating.
Like,
She was probably still
I would
fucking
never
with the
take
nigga.
it to that level, but I understand as a man.
That's diabolical.
I understand
All I
as a
know is ain't nobody
man.
gonna get no more
What
of
the
that
fuck
pussy
is in
ever
his
again.
head? Like, bitch, I put
cold.
everything in my life into you,
Hold up.
and this is what you do. I get it.
I'm saying, hold up. I'm piping you down. Your minds. We're in our element.
Yeah.
You
And
obviously
say
know you with
somebody
me.
else's name. That had to be purposeful.
Yeah, that's what
That
I'm
wasn't
thinking. It
accidental.
was to hurt him.
Yeah, that was
To hurt him.
Different.
And
She
now,
just didn't expect what she got.
now hold up. Now here's the thing. Did he force that pussy that time?
My thing is, did he finish?
Like did he force it? Like, if she called it someone else's name, did she even want to be engaged with you in that moment? Is what I'm wondering.
They
I'm
had
still
to be
coming. I'm
detached.
just
They
saying.
had to be detached.
I'm still scared.
For a woman
Like,
to
did
say
she
it,
feel forced to give it up that time?
That, yeah, oh yeah.
Did
I didn't
she
even
want
think
him
about
to
that.
stop?
I didn't even think
And
about
she,
that.
you know what I'm saying?
Or she was just like doing it. Just, fuck it,
Yeah.
let's get this shit over
Let's
with.
get it over with. And now that you made me do this that I didn't want to do, someone else's name, you bitch ass nigga.
Damn.
I don't know. That seems like super female, like diabolical, like some shit they would do. Just like if y'all are going, I don't know, because you know females they don't argue logically. They argue emotional and heart based. They try to hit you where that shit hurts the
Every
most.
time they hit that button, bro.
Where it
they know
hurts
how
They
to
the most.
professionals at that shit, man.
My ex-wife today told me I act like my dad. Anybody who knows my dad. By the way, she said that you said I act like my dad.
I think that all of y'all have certain tendencies that you guys act like your daddy. Like.
Nigga, I don't ever. There's nothing me and Andre have in common except DNA and freckles.
Shit, I think we all act like our dads and probably don't even
No,
know
the
it.
fuck
There's
I
certain,
don't.
I mean, I'm
do.
not
I do.
saying like
I do,
specifically.
bro.
I couldn't pinpoint specific things you have with your dad. I just know that I don't spend much time around my dad, but there are certain things that I do that are exactly what he does.
Pass genetics down.
Yeah, and that shit is spooky sometimes. Like I've been fighting some of that shit over the years. You know what
It's
I mean?
crazy.
I know I had to go over
I'm
some
not a
shit with
crackhead
mine.
and I don't have 16 kids.
But that doesn't necessarily mean that you don't act like your dad. I'm saying there's you don't
Certain
listen sometimes.
things, like-
There's certain things
Yeah,
that you do like
maybe
fuck
how
it.
you discipline children. Like me with my shit is like how hard I am on my kids.
Yeah.
And I'll have to catch myself sometimes like, damn, that's shit my dad would do, and I
That's
didn't
not
like
you.
that shit. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
I would try to switch it up.
I mean,
but it's still there. I'm
Yeah.
still strict as fuck. I don't let them really do nothing.
So what
doing
are
the
you
best you
doing to
can.
combat that? Because you're obviously aware of it and you
Yeah.
think about it like as we all do.
So I kind of switch it up. Like I'll try to either catch myself. Like
Yeah.
I'll yell at this nigga for like some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, damn, maybe I was. Now I got to go back up to him and be a little bit nicer.
I've done that many
Shit.
times.
I have
daughter
too, man.
Facts.
I really have, bro.
Facts.
That's where the respect come in, like, because you're
Yeah,
not
they do it,
perfect.
they
We're
do
not
it.
perfect at this,
And we
man.
think about it. Like, prior to us, our parents probably didn't think about that shit.
Hell no. I never got in my bad, son.
I ain't never got a
get beaten
hug.
and everything. I don't think he
You
gave
know
a fuck. Nigga.
Yeah, man.
Nope. It was
That's
a
why I tell
fucking,
my
he'll
son.
be
I
all
tell
right.
my son and my daughter all the time on the phone, anytime. I'm like, yo, I love you. Like,
Yeah.
goodbye, I love you. I
Yeah.
love you. I love you. I love you. Because
I say that
get
to everybody
I
now.
didn't get that shit like that when I was young. From my
Same here.
pops, from my moms, my stepmoms. Yeah, I love you here and there.
Yeah.
I tell them niggas that shit all the time.
It's
Even
funny. I didn't
after
get
I'm
that.
mad
I
at
didn't get
you.
that neither.
Yeah.
I didn't get that neither.
And I tell people if I love them, I tell people that doesn't matter who it is. It could be Cap, John, Hoodie,
Yep.
my ex-wife, my son, fucking the nigga I used to chill with that squabbled with me. You know, like
Yeah.
it's if I love you, I love you. I'm gonna tell you.
I've noticed that more so of our generation of friends and family. We tell
Being
each
able
other
to-
we
yeah.
love each
Being-
other more.
Yeah, it's no longer pause or gay.
We don't
Yeah.
leave
It's
my
not that.
household.
Back then, it was, you love nigga.
You love me. Get the fuck away from me.
We
I
say
can't say-
one.
You
My
gay,
mom-
bro?
My mom
Yeah, but
did
they say,
say
"You
it
gay,
a
bro?"
lot, but my mom was brutal on the other hand. You know what I mean? Like, she was a tyrant in her house. Like,
But your mama said she loved all of us. Though.
yeah, yeah, she
You know
had a
what
lot
I'm
of
saying?
love
Like,
in
she-
her. But
like-
she ain't take no disrespect to the point that I love you, but if you in my house and you doing some dumb shit, I'm going to treat you like I hate you.
She gonna tell your ass.
Yeah.
I'm doing this because I love you.
Go tell your mom.
By the time don't go tell your mom.
Yeah.
She whooped me and called my mama on the phone and said I sent Jeremy ass home. He was
Yeah.
over here and him and Roy was doing backflips in the goddamn closet.
Good job,
and
girl.
And your son went through my wall. Now I got to call the maintenance people and tell them.
Hell yeah.
I think
Man,
that shit
listen,
is
she
different.
whooped my ass and sent me home to my mama.
Like nowadays, I think it's different because when I was younger too, I had Bubba and Brandon, their family, my neighbors, any of my parents' friends. If I'm at their house with their kids, they had the right. They put their hands on me.
And we knew that.
Yeah, and we knew that shit, so we would act fucking right. I think nowadays it's not like that. I probably would snap if somebody else put their hand on my kids, nigga. Call me first.
I
What the
kind
fuck
of
is he
would,
doing?
but at the same time, if my kids were at Hoodie's house and doing some shit, I wouldn't be upset at all because I know he's gonna do what he has to do, and that applies to everybody in this room. Like, if your kids are at one of your people's houses and they demand respect, you know that. And if you felt like you had to shake them up, snatch them up, or whatever, I don't think there would be a bit of anger in me at all. I would be like, yo, what the fuck happened? You know what I'm saying? And then you'd be like,
I would be
So here's
I would be
another
upset.
question.
I would be upset right before
Nah,
your question.
you go.
I would be upset if my kid came home and said, Cat put his hands on me and you didn't call me and been like, hey yo.
This is
I
why.
had-
that's
I
how
would-
you found out.
Yeah,
I wouldn't like be mad, but I
That's
would
kind of what you were saying too, right? Like, let me know what the fuck.
yeah,
is
like
going
let
on.
me know, like this nigga's fucking up. Like I
Yeah.
might have to put my hands on.
Nah, I'm not
Go
mad.
ahead, like
Yeah,
If you whooped Jariah.
I wouldn't know.
But
I
what
ain't
I'm-
never whooped my daughter.
But what I'm just
I
saying,
can't whoop a little girl.
Yeah, I
man.
wouldn't do it either. But
I'll
if you
fuck
had
a
to
kid
whoop
up.
my son, if you had to whoop my son or whatever, right?
Yeah, I whoop
And you
him.
whooped him, I wouldn't be mad if you
Yeah.
called me and said, "Hey yo, I just had to whoop that little motherfucker. He good now though.
Yeah.
They down there playing. I'm about to make him
Yeah.
some sandwiches and shit. But I wanted to let you know that I whooped his ass.
That shit happened.
Cool.
When I was legit, but they happened different. So my best friend's moms would beat the shit out of me, and then send me to my mama, and my mama would beat the shit out of me.
That's how it was.
yeah,
Yeah, because they would tell her to be like, this little stupid
Yeah.
motherfucker jumped, and like they would do that, and so
I can
got a
honestly
double
say
ass
that
whooping.
I have never gotten an ass whooping, right? And I didn't deserve it because I was a badass little kid, man. Like I used
Neither
to
did
push
I.
shit. I used to, I'll get second and third chances, and I don't know what the fuck it was, man. But I used to always just
thinking you slick, nigga. I was thinking he's slick. I'm not about to get caught for shit. I'm
Nah,
about
I
to
would
do this
always get
again.
caught, right?
I
But
never did the same thing twice either.
Always get
I was the ass whooping kid.
So you was hard headed.
Yeah, I was. And there wasn't, I'm not accepting, because some people can see this and say, oh, you're just accepting abuse because you're traumatized or whatever. No. Some kids need a little ass whooping. I'm not saying
Facts.
abuse them. I'm saying the only thing that got through to me, you could have took anything I had. It didn't fucking matter. I would still laugh in your face. Or when my mom whooped me sometimes, I'd be like, that didn't hurt.
I did that once and never did it again.
And then she turned it up.
Yup.
And then I'm like, I want this shit to stop. So then even if it didn't hurt,
you gotta start crying.
You gotta act like it hurt.
Yeah, my shit went from my mom to my granddaddy. My granddaddy was a big man. That nigga snapped the belt. It sounded like that's where the term cracker came from. I don't know if you knew that.
Nah.
From Florida. People that used to snap a whip, they called them crackers. That's where the term cracker came from.
First time I got hit.
My granddaddy was an old white man.
Switch.
Big motherfucker.
I
wore my ass out with that belt, bro.
I got hit with the switch. The first time I got hit with the switch was because my mom was whooping my ass and the shit didn't hurt.
What's the worst thing you ever got hit with?
You felt like the man, huh? You felt like he was Superman.
I felt like I was getting older and grown and strong, nigga. Like,
yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right.
Get your weight
you
up.
Not crying?
Get your weight up, man.
Go get that switch.
Go get that switch.
Get
you
your
had to
weight
pick
up,
your
man.
own joint too.
Yeah.
You had to pick your own joint too,
and you
bro.
come back with a small one.
She better not on, nigga.
Go get the whole branch.
Yo, what? What's the worst thing you got whipped with, Jetta?
The worst thing?
I got hit with a metal spatula that had holes in it. So when that shit hit my cheeks, that shit sucked the cheek in, bro. That shit was nasty, bro. They gave me dirty work, bro.
Oh, shit.
Grew up in a White House, so they beat the dog shit out of me, bro.
The worst shit I got beat with was my dad's the belt that had mad metal balls, like all paws. Like all throughout the belt, nigga.
You call balls to the booty?
No Diddy.
No Diddy. But they was just like little circle things, metal things on outside of the belt. Nigga.
Rockstar belts, the Rockstar 80s belts.
That nigga beat you with the Ray James belt.
Hit me with the pop. You know how they fold it? The pop star belt. Like they about to just get ready, pop that shit, nigga. I'm on my
That nigga
bed.
beat you with the Studio
I'm on my
87
bed,
belt.
kicking my legs up and shit. He missed like the first 4 times. He said, "You move again, I'm fucking you."
Fuck you. Yes.
Quest.
Yo,
Yes.
You already trying to fuck me up, nigga. What you talking about?
Yes, my
Yo,
grandpa
got
said that
my
nigga. You
ass
move again, I swear to God.
Quest. You remember when we was little? My stepdad, he had in our household we had thunder and lightning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if you had to get a whooping at my house, he could give you the option. He said you can either catch these hands or you can get thunder and lightning.
I don't like storms.
You know what I'm saying? And so lightning was this real thin leather belt. I mean that shit was like a whip. But thunder was
Toby.
Remember them old school weightlifting belts? Them shits was
The
like
big ones, the thick, like
the
Hulk
real
Hogan.
word up. It was like son. It was you had to choose between thunder and lightning. You know
Give
what
me
I'm
thunder,
saying?
nigga. Give me the big
He must have got put through that shit because I've never heard no wild shit
Yo,
like
son,
that.
I swear, I call my sister on FaceTime right now.
No, he must have
and
got
she-
that shit when
no,
he
but
was
I'm just
growing up.
telling you,
That's
and she-
fucked up.
Yeah, I never heard of that.
And she'll confirm it. You don't even understand. There were some times when we was little, because when you got brothers and sisters and shit, sometimes you be looking at your parents like, man, we'll fuck you up. But you don't never flex on them because you scared
Nobody
as
ever
a
jumped
bitch.
him. Like, you literally like, yo, I swear to God.
Scared as a
Yo, if
bitch.
we jump on dad, I swear to God, we'll take him.
There was a point in time where I would feel more confident dealing with my mom because I started getting bigger than her. But there was never a point in time when I was a kid that I thought I could take her. The reason why I say that is because she was always a gangster. Like, she's the type that would cheat. You know what I'm saying? Like
She in the fight. She in the fight.
Awesome Eddie Guerrero and shit.
She pluck your eyeball out.
Like this, nigga.
She had mad ring. She had a ring on every finger, big shit popping out. So if she had to pop you with that shit, you felt that shit.
Yeah, that's my wife. My wife keep a ring on every finger.
And then with
nigga.
my dad, he literally never whooped me in my entire
Mine
life.
too,
Because him
son.
raising his voice was enough for me to
Scary, son. I didn't want no problems.
Intimidate your ass.
I don't want to go to my dad's.
Fam, that was my whole goal of my childhood, is to escape without getting an
Word.
ass whooping from my pops, and I
Yeah,
did it.
son.
I remember one time,
I did it.
Yeah,
son.
yeah,
One
son.
time I
Give him
thought
the
I was
claps.
gonna
Give
get
him
it, son. He was a big wrestling nigga, son. Right, son. Let me tell you, he looked like nigga was
My dad was
huge. I
always
seen
big
that
as a
nigga bench
motherfucker, man.
520 before, like literally in person, son. One time I thought I was gonna get an ass whooping, nigga. I prepared for that nigga, son.
You put on multiple pants?
I had 2 pairs of sweatpants
Yeah,
on.
I did that before.
And the pants
put the
over. I
sweats
was
with the
ready for that
jeans
shit.
over it.
And I didn't get the whooping. I said, I promise you, Lord, you get me through this.
So you just
so
you just had sweaty nuts.
He didn't
That's
pull
all
up.
that was.
Son, he didn't ride from Corning. Son,
power
whatever
of prayer,
happened.
my nigga.
Power of prayer.
Fuck.
Shit, I done seen my mom do some damage to motherfuckers though. Like my step pop, I seen her stab him. You know what I'm saying? Damn. With one of her boyfriends, I didn't see her stab him, but she ended up getting 6. I mentioned this on the pod before. She got 6 months in the county for it. They couldn't pin the stabbing on her because he didn't tell on her.
Right.
But when they followed the blood trail, because it was wintertime, back to her house, it left her house, doubled back to her house. So they searched her house. They didn't find the knife, but they found a taser, which was an illegal taser. He wouldn't tell. Took her to court. Gave her 6 months in the county.
Salute to him for not telling, boy.
But with my step pops, they was beefing and arguing, and it was me, Roy, and Cal. We lived on Divon Ave, and she was about to go out. This was back in the Totem Taxi days when Totem Taxi was the shit.
Yep.
When you had to call Totem.
Nigga, that was my travel. We didn't have a whip back in the
Totem
day.
was our car.
Yes,
You know
it
what I mean?
was,
Like,
son.
We didn't realize it wasn't our car.
That's a fact.
And they had large Marge was
Hell-
answering the phone.
Yo, hell yeah, son. Where's she at?
Totem Taxi.
She was kind of rude too, son.
No, I swear to
This
God,
nigga,
that's
bruh.
no, I swear to God, like
This
son,
nigga,
that bitch
bruh.
smokes 750 cigarettes a day. Cause it was a lady too.
I wonder what she looks like.
She
bro.
looks crazy, son. Because
Wait, are you talking about?
This
Are you talking about putt?
I don't know who it was.
He's taking it way back. Way
All
back.
right, so it's
son.
before
Bro,
putt.
you go
The
like
dude that
20
dresses
years,
up like
bro.
a woman.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, so there's a dude there. I used to work there. So there's a dude. We call him Putt. And he drives now to this day. He drives, but he dresses up as a woman. Put the wig and shit on. All of that shit. He be in the dispatch and doing that. Everything. But it's a man. And he likes bitches. I fuck with what up, Putt?
He be having freaky ass.
That just
son.
goes to show you,
He
nigga.
just likes to dress like a woman, nigga.
Wow.
But it might have. I'm thinking it might have because he sounds like really.
I'm talking about when I was. I remember when I was little. You called talk.
They sound like Optimus Prime,
I'd be
nigga.
like, God damn, I thought it sounded like Batman.
This is Optimus Prime.
She got that cab to you, though.
That fast.
She got that cab to you.
For $5.50.
Bro, back then, cabs came fast as fuck.
Yeah,
Didn't they, son?
Facts, bro, facts.
They was
was
point,
hustling,
bro.
I remember I had a cab
no.
driver with a snowball one time.
Even at the mall.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
except for the mall. If you called
It would be
from
a little
the mall,
delayed.
If you called from the mall,
Yeah.
it took them a little bit to get there, but they'd get you in about 20, 30 minutes.
Hold on,
Yeah.
why niggas wasn't busting it?
That's what's
I
crazy
used
is
to-
the mall.
I tried to get my kid or my daughter to get on the bus. I was like, yo, this is before she went to college. I was like, yo, maybe we should get on the city bus. I think I may have mentioned this on the
experience
podcast.
it
I
type
might
shit?
do that
Just
shit for
experience it.
nostalgia. I need
Yo,
to do
yo,
that.
Let's go
She
to
was-
lunch.
I
Let's
think
go to
we should-
lunch.
I think we should
rock
all
with
do
you.
that.
I think
right?
we definitely
Now,
should.
She shut
Yo, we
that
should
shit
shoot
down.
a pod
She's
on the
like,
bus.
peep this.
Shoot a pod on the bus.
She was like, I'm not getting on the bus. Now she's in college. She's
buses.
riding the bus and the train, and nigga, that's what we came up in.
That's
Nigga,
a
we ain't-
fucking
the
fact.
fuck. What you
That
say?
was
Do
the
lunch?
shit,
Do-
son.
Where I'm from,
I ate breakfast with my Uncle John. Y'all remember my Uncle John was the Lake Street bus driver back in the day. The
That was his route?
The black dude with the glasses, real mean
Is he
ass
dark?
nigga. Yeah, dark as
Yeah,
a bitch.
yeah.
Real mean ass nigga. That's
I used
my
to live
uncle.
on Lake on where Lisa Brown lives.
Yup.
So
That's my Uncle John.
Early
He-
90s?
Yeah.
He used to go up to Hills, right?
Yup.
That's why I used to go get my toys.
That's
nigga.
my
I used
he
to-
the only. I think he was the only black
dude.
bus
Yes, I
driver
remember
at
him.
that
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
That's my Uncle John. So when they did the remember when they did the Lake Street extension, when they would go to the mall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It wouldn't be all the time,
but
there's sometimes when the Lake Street bus would have to make that loop to the mall.
Yeah.
Man, listen. So my granddaddy, he said, your Uncle John gonna drive that bus? It's $2 right here, going take $1 there, $1 back. Whatever money you got left, you better not steal nothing. 'Cause I ain't coming to get you. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it always was. Too,
Don't be
son.
stealing,
We
nigga.
would do that on purpose. We would miss the last bus because if y'all remember, they used to always have the what do you call that when they're set up in the hall? like when people say they don't have a store in the mall, but they bring items to the mall.
Yeah,
and
kiosk.
But it wasn't like an established station. They would have like
just piles of shit in the mall.
So what we would do, this was me, Roy, Cal, my stepbrother Don. We had the shit down to a science, bro. So they would shut the mall down after the last movie. We would still be walking around just seeing which ones left their shit just covered.
Oh.
The last thing I remember getting was mad tie-dye shirts. And then when my dad and my stepmom came to pick us up, they was like, where the fuck did you guys get all these shirts from?
Oh.
Damn, y'all didn't hide them or nothing.
No, we was
There's nothing. Jetta, first of all, back in the day, there was nowhere to hide nothing.
You could put them on your person, nigga.
Nah, we had like 30.
Nah, there's like
he could tuck them under
between
his
us, we had like 30 between us.
Oh yeah, I was tripping.
Oh,
Every
so
time I see a tie-dye shirt, I be thinking about that shit.
Yo, y'all wasn't even thinking ahead. It was living in the moment, nigga.
We gonna get these. And tie-dye wasn't even popping. We just got what the fuck we could
Niggas
get.
is just thieves.
It's in niggas' DNA, son. It's that East Side shit, nigga. It's that East Side DNA.
Nigga, I got caught stealing from I can't remember the store. It's where Burlington is now. CVS, I think it was. We got caught stealing like necklaces and shit. And it goes back to, remember when you thought you was about to get your ass beat by your dad? Nigga, I'm preparing my ass whooping when I get home. We got caught and everything.
What was you stealing?
We stole like necklaces, cologne. We stole
y'all came
tops
up.
And bottoms, pants,
Y'all
shirts,
came up.
mad shit.
Tops and bottoms?
Nigga,
Yes,
mad shit, son.
Yeah, I remember
Niggas was
That
full
was
of
the
kleptos,
shit,
nigga.
boy.
Yo.
Tops and bottoms was the shit. Back
It was,
in the day.
nigga. They had everything.
Yeah,
Mad
they
Mecca
did.
shit when Mecca was popping.
The whole Diddy
all
out
that.
there.
Nigga, Blue Zone,
bad,
nigga.
bad,
Son.
bad boy.
shit,
That's
the
it.
Blue Zone?
Nigga, I'm coming
Boss,
home.
Blue Zone,
Boss
nigga.
I couldn't really get too many balls.
I couldn't either. I got
had a
Blue
couple.
Zone.
I had like 2 or 3.
Same here.
You know
Yup,
what I'm
yup.
saying?
Yeah, I had about 2 bosses, 3 Blue Zones, nigga.
How many niggas had hush puppies?
Not me.
What's that?
Hush puppies.
You don't
are
remember the
delicious
shoe,
from
the hush
Washington,
puppies?
so-
Yeah, I never
The
had
suede
it.
joints. It was like gators, but they were suede.
Gators?
So they're like
think
like
Dress
gators?
shoes, but they're suede.
Niggas,
they're-
we didn't wear
they're
dress
fresh.
shoes to school.
Nah, they're fresh though.
What y'all know about G-Rocks, nigga?
Hold
What
on.
y'all know about
G-Rocks.
G-Rocks?
So
remember
me and
G-Rocks.
Hoodie's the only niggas
Y'all
that know
don't know
about
that?
hush puppies.
Nah, they know.
I know what they are.
They know
not
what
what
they
I
are.
don't. Not at school.
I know the food. I don't know the
So hush puppies were the dress
what
shoe.
I'm
Okay, you might know this because y'all New York niggas. The hush puppies were the dress version of Buffalinos. You remember Buffalinos?
Nah.
All I know is penny loafers.
Yeah, like
No.
penny loafers,
No,
right?
they weren't. No.
Oh, that's all.
I'm done talking
That's
to
some
you.
down
But
south
anyway,
shit.
First of all, don't
we're
ever
not
talk to me
from-
again, bro.
We're
Don't
not
ever
from
talk to me
Florida,
again.
nigga.
Don't ever talk to me again.
Anyway, listen.
What y'all
son.
know about
So I got
G-Rocks?
caught stealing, right?
G-Rocks.
Got caught stealing Mecca, all types of shit. We didn't get to take nothing back. Me and Daquan, I don't know if y'all know Daquan.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
got
You
caught.
still
Daquan be
making
frying the
beats?
shit.
You still
No,
make
that's
the one that make
Naquan.
beats?
Yeah, the one that makes beats. Yeah.
Yeah, Naquan is the one that
He
be
the
frying
only
chicken.
producer I
Naquan
know that
fries
make
chicken.
beats
Yeah,
and they never
Naquan
gave
fried
up
the
a beat.
chicken.
But we got caught, so we coming back. I'm preparing.
Every
my
time I
dad-
see
my
Daquan, I
dad's-
think got a mask on.
Yeah, cause he yeah.
Stop
Louis-
interrupting that
Yeah.
nigga, man.
Luigi Mangione? That's the shit he on? He always got the mask on?
Always. I don't know. All I know is niggas act like it's COVID still. Every
Yeah.
time I
And
see
there's a lot
something.
of people that do that shit too.
I
Like
know.
there's a lot of people still got the mask.
I mean,
on.
young niggas like us. I don't know. When I see young niggas like us, I look like, nigga, you all right, nigga? But go ahead. Sorry. Go.
Yeah, but not. Anyway, son, I'm waiting for my ass whooping. We pulling up to the Hawthorne Court. That's where we stay. About to get my ass whooped. Me and Daquan both get out the car. This nigga is so fucking smart. I don't know how he did this shit, nigga. So remember the cassettes? Remember the headphones,
Yeah.
the cassettes? Son, the nigga put mad jewelry in the cassette tape player. So he didn't get caught with nothing but the shit we had on us. So when we get out the car, he like, look, bro. Man,
Shit.
I think I'm about to get my ass whooped, nigga. My dad is just like, just go to your room. So when he says that, I'm like, fuck. I go upstairs. I put on sweatpants, sweatshirts, nigga. I'm ready for this
I'm
shit.
ready for the beat
Yeah,
down.
This nigga never comes upstairs.
Wait, hold on.
You
Time
stayed
out.
up the whole night waiting for the whoop.
I'm waiting for my ass
Son,
whooping, nigga.
son,
no
let me ask
seat.
you. Was he sipping when you got to the crib?
Nah, he was chilling
So
with
he-
Flim outside.
So he was chilling.
He was just chilling with his homeboys.
Good. He had a good night that
Nigga,
night.
so
then.
yeah, he must have had a good night. My mom must have gave him some.
That's the worst thing. You wait for the ass whooping,
I'm waiting
and it don't
for this
never
ass
come.
whooping,
You
son.
stay up 24 hours
salute.
thinking like I swear to. You be like this.
Hell yeah.
Nigga, wait a minute, huh?
Any little sound, nigga, you wake the fuck
Bro,
up.
you immediately up. Nigga, I know, mama. Huh? What happened?
Yeah, son, that shit
I'm
was
good.
that shit was
Okay.
crazy as fuck. That's the only time I ever stole in my life, nigga. Ever stole. I never stole again. I ain't
It's the
taking
same
nothing
thing with me,
from
but my
nobody,
brother saved me. R.I.P. Dallas. My brother, the first time I ever got caught stealing, I stole a fucking wallet. I stole a wallet, bro.
Like, was
I'm
it
lying.
full of stuff or
No,
was it?
no, it was from the store. But I'm lying. I got caught one time. I got caught one time at Marshalls. Marshalls in the mall in Florida, stealing an outfit that was $60, and I had like $380 in my pocket.
God damn.
Right? I was high on Xanax. I was fucked up. So I ran down the up escalator when the police was chasing me. Right? They caught me, obviously. Obviously caught me, right? They took me, they pepper sprayed me. They pepper sprayed me. I had to go get my whole shit checked out. Right? The entire time I'm so high on Xanax, I forget I have an ounce and a half of weed in my nuts. Right? So we get to the jail thing and they gotta search you. So the dude's like, all right, take your pants off. But so I go to I take my pants off, the nigga has no gloves. He's like, I gotta go get some gloves. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm taking my pants off and I touch it and I'm like, holy fuck. I got an ounce and a half of weed on me. I throw it in the corner and throw all my clothes on the corner, bro.
Put that thing by your
all
mouth.
my clothes on the corner. Oh, shit. Right? I'm not your mother. I throw all them things on the corner.
Oh, shit.
Nah,
They
but I'll
come
tell
in,
your auntie
they
that
search,
when they get home.
they tap. You're good. Put your clothes back on. I put the other ounce and a half in my nuts, put my clothes back on. I'm sitting in the jack, bro, for 15 hours with an ounce and a half of weed on me.
Man, smell
My
that
mom
shit?
comes and gets
Right,
me.
makes you smell
Nah,
it?
bro, my mom,
He's fat.
I'm fucking 39 years old, nigga.
He's fat.
My mom comes and gets me.
That
She's
shit
like,
smell like
you're going to
I
have to
can't-
pay all the restitution. You're going to have to do all that. You owe me this money. I just give her an ounce and a half. And she's like, all right.
Fuck.
I can't get over it when you said you stole
empty
a
ass
wallet.
wallet.
Nigga,
I heard
stole a
wallet. I'm
wallet.
like, okay, yeah.
Bro, that's what drugs do to you. Don't do drugs. I'm telling you.
You went in there.
I used to pop Xanax crazy, bro.
Nigga, as a kid, my fingers were sticky. Nigga.
Yeah, bro, you take anything, bro.
Nigga, I was nice with it. Nigga, I was getting all my toys, nigga.
We was
I was 10 action figures, niggas, candy. I was too good. Tiger
Everything.
games, tapes. Nigga, I was too good at
There's a
these
14-year-old who stole this nigga's leg, bro. It's crazy, bro. They take everything, bro.
Was they
Anything.
like around with it?
They take everything, bro.
Nephew used to be 500 pounds, but somebody stole 150 of them.
That's not funny. What I said was
Question,
funny. What
we
you
used
said
to,
wasn't.
We used to tear Sugar Creek up.
Nigga, sugar. Nigga, Sugar Creek, nigga. Nigga, son, I graduated a phase, nigga. I was taking hundreds of nigga, whole action figure sets, nigga, in my big coat, nigga. Then I got caught being
y'all a thieving.
nigga. Yes, son. I was too nice, son. I remember Tom was with me when I got caught thieving last time, nigga. I had stole some. I used to get candy for the park, nigga. Like, oh, hold up, I'll be right back, nigga. I got us. Go with phase, nigga, steal some candy, spread the love.
stunting and shit.
Stunting, nigga. I got caught one time, and the only reason why I got caught is because the plan. I stuck to the plan. I should have deviated.
Yeah.
Nigga, I waited for Tom to come out because it was I go in, boom, grab the shit, he go in. I don't know what the plan was, but it was whack. But either way, if I would have just got my shit, got out and dipped instead of waiting for
You'd have
Tom,
been good.
I wouldn't have got caught. But guess what? I would have got caught later.
Well, your first problem is fucking with a nigga named Tom.
Nah, that's my nigga, man. That's my Pippin, nigga. That's
Tom?
my man. Tom, that's my
Man,
man.
Tom
nigga.
is everybody's friend on Facebook, nigga.
Nah, this Tom is
Yeah, you
different,
can't fuck
bro.
with
This
Toms.
is my brother, man. I take a bullet in the head for Tom. Tom is my guy, man. That's
Tom was a real dude.
Tom is a
man.
real motherfucker.
He was that
bro.
one white dude that was always around all niggas.
Yes.
And he never had like
Like
weird
Facebook.
energy.
Nope. He was comfortable in his
To the
skin.
point you never even thought about it because he's always been the same person.
Son, Tom ain't never said nigga ever.
Yeah.
I ain't never heard him say nigga.
Funny as a motherfucker.
I mean, he
cool
probably
shit.
said nigga.
No.
In a rap song.
No.
On accident.
Yo, he's the most.
But he's not like he's not one of those.
No.
He's not that guy.
Nah, he's
at
not
all.
that guy, but he's a nigga.
Yeah, get ready. Get ready. You gotta get ready to whenever
Yeah,
Hoodie talks, sir.
Oh shit.
Get ready. We're gonna rename that The hoodie button.
Yeah, my fingers were sticky as ever, nigga. I was nice with that shit, boy.
Bro, ass niggas.
Hey,
Yes,
yo, bro,
nigga.
bro, as a jit, bro,
I'm the only person in here that's never stole.
bro, as a jit
Good,
growing
keep
up,
it like that.
I will.
the amount of candy bars I stole from 7-Eleven,
Yeah, we could tell,
it's insane.
nigga. We could tell,
It's insane.
Damn, the way that shit just jiggled.
Throw some money at that nigga.
It's not funny, bro.
Who got some singles in this bitch?
It's not funny. You hurt my feelings, bro. I'm gonna cry.
Yo, can I play one more video for you guys?
Fuck no.
Oh, thieving ass niggas.
Stealing ass nigga.
Hoodie looking at me like, yeah, I still be stealing. Just to see what
Yo,
fucking
I go into Dollar General all the time, and I be like, yo,
pay
I'm
for
about to
$200
steal.
worth of shit and walk out with
I'm
one
about
free
to, I'm about
thing,
to
nigga.
steal this shit. I just go in there and talk man shit. They don't pay me no attention, but you know, I am gonna learn how to stuff something in my prosthetic.
Don't you dare do that, bro.
Sometimes I'll be wondering if I still got the skills.
That nigga said he's gonna stuff something in his prostate.
I don't want to see you on mobile patrol for that
Yo,
shit,
listen.
man. 'Cause
So one time, right?
That is an actual disease.
yeah,
This
there's
is
rich
an
people
actual
that
disease,
steal
bro.
because
The thrill of it.
yeah,
Yeah, just the thrill. I forget the name of it, but there is
Klepto.
an
Klepto.
actual-
Klepto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think my mom was a klepto. Part of the reason why me and Liz didn't get married in the earlier days is because both of our wedding rings came up missing, and I think I may have mentioned this on the pod a long time ago. And I hate to put it on her because I don't have 100% proof, but I'm sure she took them. I paid a lot of money for those rings, bro. Damn. A lot of money. But she was living with us at one point, and it wasn't like she was on some I'm stealing from you shit, right? My mom's theory was this. I made you.
I raised you.
I raised you.
Nigga, you owe me mad.
You owe me.
Mad shit.
So if you don't give me $200 when I ask you, I'm going to take this $5,000 ring not knowing it's worth $5,000 and probably get $200 for it.
Or she'll see you in the store and be like, oh, you put, he gonna pay for my stuff.
She used to extort all my friends.
Make it enough. make it enough.
Oh shit, make it enough. I ain't heard that statement in a
Make
minute.
it enough.
Real
Remember,
shit.
when they lived, remember when y'all lived on Pennsylvania Avenue?
Mm-hmm.
I lived in the greenhouse across from Bernie Murray's. You know, up there on that little hill. So we lived there. I mean, and this was in our early 20s. We weren't even 21
Just
yet.
graduated from the teens to 20s.
Yeah, we're
'cause
like
I just
20
got out
years
at that
old,
point.
19, 20, 21, something like that. No, we weren't 21, but we were like 19, 20. And so, you know, remember they had the burned dairy right where the weed spot was.
Yeah.
So I remember one time I walked in there, and I don't know why.
That's when you had 2 legs, right?
I don't know what I was doing.
I think
you know
he had 3.
I might have had 3.
Yeah.
The third one was when was in your
Your
auntie.
aunt. I knew you was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. It's predictable. It's predictable. It's not funny if it's
That's why
predictable.
she can't talk to you. When she calls you, she be like, oh,
Ridiculous. I'm about to call her. I'm about to call her.
So I go in there, and you know how
Dead ass. I'm
sometimes
about
you're
to call
not
her
paying
right
no
now.
attention, and you just counting your money. And she said, "Oh yeah, you gonna buy me?" I don't remember what I. She said, "Yeah, all right, yeah." And I'm looking, I'm like, "Damn, you got all this. You got all this money in your pocket. I can't even say nothing because I know I'm about to come over tomorrow, and you're gonna say there's something back there to eat." And I'll be like,
I was gonna say that too, like, because as young niggas, you never realize how much somebody's doing for you. One, letting you in their house every day, feeding you. You have access to
when
whatever
y'all
food.
wasn't even home. If y'all wasn't home,
Yeah.
sorry to disrupt you.
Yeah.
If y'all wasn't home and I was hungry, I'd go knock on that door and be like, "Hey, I'm hungry. I don't got nothing to eat." And she'd be like, "Yeah, come on in. Boom, boom, boom. She, do what you do. You can go in there and go to sleep, whatever you know what I'm saying?"
That's why Liz and my mom have always had an unbreakable bond, because even when me and Liz broke up when we were younger, my mom never divorced her. So Liz would be at my house with my mom kicking it like that was her daughter. You know what I'm saying? So she always had access to whatever we had. She had more, even with my grandma now. Like, my grandma fucks with Liz more than she fucks with me.
Oh, that's
but
fire.
it's always been like that because that's the family I come from. It's just love. Like, if we fuck with you, we fuck with you. we don't, divorce the love. You know what I mean?
That's how my wife is.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how our in-laws are. I honestly think Joma likes me and you more than she likes Mandy and Jamie. To keep it a buck.
Come on, Larry Bird.
Yeah,
Shoot.
Larry. First of all, that's my joke. You don't talk about my mother-in-law like that. I'll fuck you up.
Check that nigga.
Sweet.
I
That's
chop
my girl.
I chop the other leg
She
off.
a
Nigga.
sweetheart,
Yeah.
man.
What we gonna do with it though?
We gonna call you a doormat.
I'll be a backpack because you be riding my black ass around all the time.
Yo, I'm not sure of the importance of this next video, but it's related to Trump.
Oh shit.
My nigga.
This nigga quest for the bust in his pants.
My
bro.
nigga.
Yo. So at this point, what hate do you guys have towards Trump? Because I don't. I feel like, granted, I'm a little on edge about where he's gonna take the country because that nigga is so unpredictable.
That nigga said turn it into the Gulf of America.
Turn Canada to the
I
51st
can't.
state.
That nigga said the
How you
Gulf
gonna
of
take a
America,
whole country?
bro.
You gonna take a
can't.
country with multiple entities in the country and just say,
And just say it's
fuck
America."
y'all. We gonna make y'all the 51st state,
I
and then we
can't,
gonna
bro.
tax y'all niggas. But
That's
I
gangster though.
can't, bro. That's
They
not
gonna make
gangster.
him a
That's
lot of money.
retarded.
Right?
That's
You see it,
retarded.
But then
He's a trendsetter.
Elon Musk.
No, he's not. He's a
replied,
racist.
The old president or whatever.
Say that again.
The last president made a post or some shit talking about like we not about to be part
Oh,
of
the
it.
Prime
And
Minister,
yeah,
Justin
yeah,
Trudeau.
Yeah, Trudeau. You talking about
Yeah.
in Canada?
And that nigga.
But it's
Elon
like the
Musk was like,
the
"You're
president
not-
of Mexico.
You're not even
That
in
nigga said he was gonna
office
pay for the
anymore.
wall.
Nigga, shut up.
Who,
Pretty
the
much. That's
president
it.
of Mexico said
Yeah,
he-
when Trump first was like, and Mexico's gonna pay for it. And,
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
What
with
did
the
he say? He
wall?
said, first of all,
Beautiful people.
I'm gonna build a wall. I build the best walls. They're the greatest, and Mexico's gonna pay for it. And the Mexican dude said, "The fuck is he talking about, Holmes? I'm not paying for that shit." And Trump said, "Yes, he is. Yes, he is. The wall just got 10 feet higher.
You sound like you admire Trump a lot.
Got
on
10
the
feet
low.
higher.
Look
It's
at-
just funny to mock. And it's 10 feet higher. This nigga literally went on an interview and said, "I know words. I have the best words." The fuck are you talking about, bro? I know words. I have the best words.
Wonderful words.
What the fuck do you
Wonderful
mean?
words. I mean,
The greatest words.
Wonderful words.
This nigga said, "Nobody loves the Bible more than me. Love the Bible. Greatest book ever." There's priests. There's the fucking Pope. Nobody loves the Bible more than you, right? That nigga asked him what his favorite verse was. He said, That's personal. That's personal. I don't want to give you a quote. It's between me and the Bible. But I will say, I'm gonna build the wall.
Yo.
And it's gonna be this big, and it's gonna be amazing.
You can't.
It's gonna be
front.
amazing.
There's never been a more entertaining president.
Yes.
I'm not saying that entertainment is what we need in the
That's
presidency.
a fucking fact.
Because he's.
Yes, it is.
We need a forceful president because the world is in unprecedented times right now.
Cap, nobody is gonna be more forceful than me. Okay, unprecedented or not. Okay, Cap, I'm your guy. Nobody loves Cap more than I love Cap. Right? I have the best Cap.
stop the cap.
I have the best Cap. Nobody. Mindful exchange? Nobody has a mind that exchanges more than me. I love mindful exchange.
Yo, his presentation is
It's the
fly,
greatest.
Yo. That nigga be talking that shit, yo.
It's the great. No, the fuck you don't. This nigga John, bro. I
Yo,
swear.
son.
Nobody.
Trump be talking that shit.
Nobody supports me more than Quest. I love Quest.
My nephew Quest.
I love Quest.
more,
I love Quest.
more than his family.
I'm
does.
pretty sure.
Oh shit.
His wife is white. I love him. Look at my African American. This is my African American. He's the greatest.
That nigga's,
He's the
yo, that
greatest.
nigga's catchphrase is, I'm pretty sure, it's like a motherfucker.
Bro, it's not pretty sure. He says something, and then he says he loves him more than anybody.
Yeah.
And then it is the couch Oh my God! Look at that couch. Nobody loves couches more than me.
Nobody.
I have the best couches.
Frick.
It's ridiculous, bro.
Stop hating on Trump.
This
man.
nigga's a fucking clown, bro.
You think he's gonna make the country better or worse?
No, it's gonna be worse. The racism is coming back.
I
They already
guarantee he's
started.
gonna
They
make the
always
other
been
countries not
They
want
already
to
started.
run up on us.
All right, so can I give you?
Yo!
Yo, hold up. Yo, hold up.
I'm going home. I'm going to the bathroom.
Yo, hold up. You gotta use the bathroom.
Forgot your phone.
I can't even look at that picture, bro.
Yo,
Forgot your phone.
Listen. Yo, nephew.
Nah.
You gotta use the bathroom.
I don't have to use the bathroom.
All right.
Speaking of the bathroom,
It's the best bathroom. I just don't have to use it right
no.
now.
That is me.
All right. So
I pee great. Nobody
listen.
pees better than me.
I was gonna play a video, which I'm gonna
Watch
play.
out.
Wow.
Ooh, any technology hurt? All right, so I'm gonna play a video about Trump and the drone shit, right? I didn't even watch it yet, so we're gonna all dive into this together for the first time. But this is something that landed on me that I couldn't have predicted, and then I feel like my response was a good one, and I really want to get you guys' take on it because I couldn't make shit like this up if I wanted to.
Oh shit.
All right, so
Quest good.
the other day I was going to the gym and I went early at like 6:30, right, in the morning. Now, the dude that used to work here at the building, one of the maintenance dudes, he was always cool. We always had good rapport. He always put me on the shit, let me know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
always had great conversation. So it was cold as fuck. It was one of them like 10 degree or 0 degree mornings. As I'm walking out of the parking lot, he enters the parking lot. It's dark out, so I'm kind of leery, like, who the fuck is approaching me? Like, what the fuck? And y'all know I travel properly. So
It was dark out.
very dark.
So was he? Never mind. Go ahead.
What?
I was wondering if he was.
Shut your
leery of you.
racist ass. Shut
I
the
didn't
fuck
know
up.
because you wear a lot of black.
Did he
to the
see
gym.
you, my nigga? Did he know he was?
He might have been looking like, is that a nigga for
We're
real?
gonna change this to the racist exchange podcast.
Yeah.
So while we were talking for like 10 minutes, which was a 10 brutal minutes because it was so cold, right? And then we got to start talking about our kids, and he was like, he said, yeah, there was a guy in the gym working out, kind of big. He was like, but he was looking at me kind of funny when I took off my sweatshirt. He's like, because I got, peep this. This is some real nigga shit, real life shit. He said, because I got like swastikas all over my body. That's what I did. I said, oh shit, Cap, how do you just listen?
Yeah, you got to at that moment.
I said, what do you mean you got swat? He's like, when I was younger, I used to be in all kinds of shit. And honestly, the belief system that I have is kind of different. So sometimes people approach me in an odd way. I said, will you please expound on that? Now this 10-minute conversation turned into a 20, 25-minute. By the time I got in the gym, I was fucking frozen because I had to listen to him. He said, and I can't say he's ever been a bad dude. He's always been a great dude. Prior to him telling me that, you've seen him, Hoodie, you've seen him countless times. Jetta, you've seen him countless times. He was always a good dude. Now he was saying, yeah, well, he used to be an extremist when he was younger to the point that he wanted to like protect the white race. He said, over time, I've realized that I don't believe in those ideologies. He said, but I still do believe in
Keeping it race shit.
Racial separation.
Yeah, he said, I still believe in how would you
protecting your
bloodline.
protecting your bloodline,
yeah,
possibly.
like that. So I said, will you expound on that too? He said, well, I know your wife is white and your kids are half white, so I don't want you to take this like. I said, there's no way you can say anything that'll make me feel disrespected. I said, I just want to know your mind, like where you're coming from. He said, the thing that messes me up, it's not because I have hate towards black, white, or any minority. He said, I feel like it's confusing for the kids. I said, what do you mean? He was like, well, if you raise a kid in a white household, you can give them white culture, white heritage. If you raise them in a black household, and it wasn't just restricted to white and black, it was like he expounded on Mexican and Asian too, because he said he loves black girls and he loves Asian chicks too.
Everybody loves Asian chicks.
So But what he said was, I feel like it's not fair to the kids for them to grow up with no sense of culture and being, because in this world, if you're not full black or full white or full Asian or full Puerto Rican or Mexican, you can't get a full experience
of that one culture.
Yes. He fucked me up with that. Because I was waiting for some shit to be like, I think you might be borderline racist, bro. But then he was telling me, like, no, there was this black chick that he's like, I loved her and she was beautiful. And so he didn't have any hate towards.
He called her a nigger.
He probably did.
Right, definitely
He probably did. But my whole point is, this is the first time I've ever encountered someone that was willing to be so real.
I can speak on that too.
About
though, by the
something that was so.
How
awkward.
old was he about?
He's older than me. He's
Okay.
like,
if you had to guess,
I'd say 50.
Okay.
51
I can speak
too.
on that. So,
but the thing that
no, go ahead. No,
I
go
don't
ahead.
mean to cut you off. I'm sorry. The thing that fucks me up so bad is because I've known him for 4 or 5 years prior to this conversation. He just happened to start at the Y working out after the New Year's. He never worked out there like that. When we met each other in the morning, when I was here in the building, he's always been somebody that's been a source of...
Oh, he was the maintenance guy.
Yeah, he was always a source of
got
good
you.
energy,
Gee.
good information. He would put me on to shit.
Got you.
Solid. So I would have never thought that from him at all.
It was the KK cleaner.
But when he told me some other shit too that I ain't gonna say on camera, because it wasn't about him. He was on some extremist shit when he was younger. He said, if you ever need me, I'm there for you.
For a little bit.
Based on the relationship we had.
That's G.
So it fucked me up because, yeah, you feel like we shouldn't date and procreate outside of our races, but you're not racist against.
Right. He just
I
has
mean,
his
it's just
own
that-
personal
that's
feelings.
prejudice.
There's no
It's called
difference
prejudice.
there's no difference from what you said.
But hold on. I was gonna say something first. Speaking from experience, because I never knew my father.
Yeah.
So because I never had the black side of my family.
When did you meet your father?
Till I moved up here. 21 years. I was 21,
Oh, I didn't know
almost
that.
22. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So, growing up with strictly white people, when like certain things would happen, like I started listening to hip hop, start dancing right, muscles started forming. That
So you grew up with white people?
yeah, my entire family was
That's
white, bro.
why you be on that
Yeah.
bullshit.
So
Confederate code.
like muscles growing, and like they would look and be like, I don't get it. Like
You didn't lift
you know what I
anything.
mean?
Why
Like where the fuck?
is-
Where's it come from?
Yeah.
But so in school, the white people would be like, "This he's a black nigga," right?
So did they
But
not
then-
know you were biracial when you were younger?
Nobody really knew I
Because
was
you've always
biracial
been
growing
light
up.
as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean,
nobody really. Well, I
color,
was darker
not
then.
weight. Yeah.
It's funny. I'll show you a picture. I used to be swole too. Anyway, but then the niggas would be like,
Something ain't right.
This you talking about the white dude from the southwest side?
Damn.
So it was like, it was crazy. Like the niggas would be like, oh, this white ass nigga. And then the white people would be like, oh, this black ass nigga. So I was that's how it became so funny. I used to have to make fun of them niggas and them niggas.
So did you
And
know
I used to have to beat up them niggas and them niggas.
Real question, right? Did
So
you
that's
know
what
your
happened.
dad was black always growing
Yeah,
up?
my mom never like lied to me about my dad. She just said he was a piece of shit, and my mom also never lied about his wife. My mom always used to say that there's one person or there's two people in Elmira that love you: your grandma Rogers and your Aunt Vita.
Did that cause you to have certain opinions about black people because of your black father?
No.
You ever say the N word with a hard ER?
Yeah, I say it now all the time.
Yeah.
I say it all the time.
With the hard ER.
I'm a comedian. I say it all the time. Like that's part of the punchline.
I'm saying like when you were younger, like
No.
did you ever?
No.
So if there was some dark skinned niggas like me or
Yes.
darker,
Nah,
did you
hell
ever
no.
be like,
Shut
fuck,
the
Yes.
fuck up? No, I didn't. You're full
fucking
of
get
shit.
that button ready? Them
Nah.
fucking yeah.
I never said growing up, we used to call each other different shit besides nigga. When me and my people when we was young, I didn't start saying nigga. I was like fucking 15.
Thank you. Were you just hanging out with white people at that
Nah,
point?
I hung
or-
out with Puerto Ricans. I'm from South Florida. Dominicans, Puerto Ricans, Haitians, Africans, whites.
But you
like
thought
everybody.
you were white though?
Fuck no. I used to be able to dance, nigga. I can still dance. I've always been a nigga, bro.
Look
I've always been a nigga.
You see his belly is
I've
still
always
jiggling
been a
from when he
nigga,
did
bruh.
that move.
Yeah,
Always.
Sir, what was you gonna say?
I was gonna say because I kind of feel how you were coming from. Like a long time, I was mainly living with my mom,
Yeah.
So it was mainly around all white people when I moved up to Spencer.
Yeah, you had sheep, nigga. I remember you said that earlier.
There was
Goats.
only
Goats.
It was a
the
goat,
crazy
nigga.
thing. The crazy thing too was up in Spencer. There was one black kid in elementary to middle, and then till this year.
He's
in high
still
school.
alive? Or?
Yeah, he's good.
Are y'all best friends?
Nah, I don't talk to him.
Damn,
Play
the only
soccer,
two
nigga,
niggas
shut up.
don't talk.
I think before
Hold on,
we
first
leave,
of
we
all,
need to get
this
his
nigga don't
name.
talk ever. Can we just let the nigga talk for a minute?
Yeah. I think we need to
You,
get
nigga.
I think we need to get this individual's name just in case he becomes a state trooper or something. You know what I'm saying? Because then
Freeze, nigga.
I even my hand on the
put your
button.
hand on the button.
Yeah, I'm gonna get
Frick.
ready. But
It's gonna get flagged.
Cap, you gotta
many
whitewash
shows we
this
had
one.
that,
You gotta whitewash this one, Cap.
I tried, son. I tried, man.
Fuck.
That's crazy. That's everything. Every
Maybe
time
one
I hear
day
it, nigga. As soon as
our
I see
raw
the lights,
form
nigga,
will
you
be
go,
accepted,
"Woo, woo."
man.
Freeze, nigga. I go just like this.
Frick.
I put him up. What was your experience, sir?
so I think the crazy thing is when I moved up to Spencer, everyone knew that I was black as soon as I stepped into the school.
Well,
Facts.
Look
Yeah.
at you,
And
dude.
it kind of made sense because there were no white kids there with an afro. But
Oh, you
other
didn't
than-
have dreads then?
No.
Okay.
Back then, I was a kid with the afro and natty head. But
Nappy.
yeah,
Nappy.
nappy. I was, but when I moved up there, I knew I was black, but I don't know, since I was with my mom and all them for so long, it kind of like moved away from me.
Like, yeah, like you knew, but
It just didn't feel
yeah, I know
feel like
exactly
me.
what you're saying.
But then I started to move down here, and once I came back to Elmira, it all just started to come back. Like, I'm not just white. I can
yeah,
live how I want.
you can literally be that nigga.
So I'm just
Literally.
It felt better to be down here because up there was just it just felt different. Like,
Because everybody's gonna talk
Like you
to
had to
and treat
suppress
you
some of your
different.
nigganess.
yeah. And the
Literally.
funny thing too is that was the first thing someone asked me as soon as I went into Spencer. It was no, hey, what's up? What's your name? First kid came up to me, you black?
Wow.
And I'm like,
How old were you at this time?
it was in 4th grade, so like,
Oh shit.
I was young.
Damn.
I didn't even dress black when I came into school. I was in a whole suit, like.
You came in there like
Like
you
I
a
was
politician clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was
Nigga
like,
looking like Farnsworth Bentley.
Right. Like,
I mean, I'm thinking I'm in the 4th grade, and I couldn't imagine someone else.
I didn't comprehend it at the time.
That.
But then, like, over the years, they all started to,
Right.
leave that out of the picture. And I'm like, all right, it was.
so did you ever feel? Because like I said, did you ever feel like you weren't black enough for the black people and not white enough for the white people? Because I kind of, for a minute, I got stuck in the middle, so I just had to start fucking everybody up. Literally. I had to create my own lane. So I had to start cracking on people. I had to start punching people in the face. You know what I mean?
Real
like,
talk.
you know what I mean? Like in middle school, I had my own code for a fight. It was called a code Coven. They would call it code Coven. When I hit somebody in the mouth, they would say code Coven, code Coven. So they'd come in and they would get me.
The Confederates are here.
It was different.
Put the flags away.
It's different.
But, no, I'm going to be honest. I didn't like most of the white kids in the school. The black kid that I knew, we didn't really talk, but we were still cool. Like, we don't talk now, but I don't.
He's going through some shit. That's
Yeah, like, he can do what he wants.
And he was Dolo, right? Was he dark skinned?
Oh, probably pretty.
Or
I'm
was
going to
he
be honest, probably like,
like
no.
hoodie? Like hoodie?
No. Yeah, probably like hoodie.
Okay.
Or like a little darker.
But he had both feet, right?
Fuck.
Talking about
I just want to make sure.
the
Shit.
dude that like Jocelyn.
No. Yeah. Oh yeah. He's black too, but he's like my color. But I feel like he's been.
Just Cheddar, you biracial?
Yeah, I'm black and Italian.
Italian.
There's no
Nigga
way
ain't
you're
nothing
that
Italian
white.
about you.
Nigga,
Nigga.
my grandma's 100% Italian.
Ain't no-
100% Italian.
Nothing about you is Italian.
Alright,
nigga.
nigga.
Spell spaghetti, nigga.
Yo, fuck you, son. Yo,
How that shit always go to food and
spell.
shit.
spell
Because I'm
spaghetti.
fat, nigga. That's
Spell
why.
spaghetti. That's
Come
crazy.
on,
That's
man.
because I'm fat. They
He
can
said-
spell fettuccine Alfredo right now, nigga.
Yo, that's
I
fucked
swear to
up,
God, you
bro.
can't. I bet you can't.
That's fucked
Your
up.
verification is going to go to spell spaghetti.
That's fucked up. You
All
imagine
right, my grandma's not Italian. I can't spell spaghetti.
You imagine
Nigga, use your smartphone, nigga. Fuck that.
you imagine did that with
Talk
niggas.
to text that shit.
Yo,
It's like spell
Spell crack cocaine, nigga.
You racist bastard.
No, that reminds me. I was in school and my teacher, my history teacher, we were talking about back
They said
the segregation and all that.
What they say, man? What the fuck did they say?
They had us do a literature test. You know how? Okay, so back then, if black people or free slaves wanted to vote, they
They
had
had
to
to read.
Yeah, and they had to do They had to do those tests.
Literature.
Yeah, and I had to do it
and pay.
It made me feel stupid. Like they were talking about write a circle with a triangle inside of it and a square on the outside and connect 5 circles in one spot.
I'd have been like, fuck out of here.
Yeah, right. No, you wouldn't. You'd have been like, oh, yes, sir, boss.
No, the fuck I would.
My name is Quest.
And I voted for Uncle Donnie. Uncle Donnie.
Yo, John Lennon would have been like, first of all,
yo, listen,
let me tell you,
I love him.
I love
He's
you,
cool.
master. You are the greatest. Nobody loves you more than I do.
Yo, speaking of race though, before we move on, my grandson, he's 4 years old, right?
Shout out, Keegan.
Shout out Keegan. You know what I'm saying? That's my little dude, my little Peter Parker. And he's Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? So.
He's super Caucasian too.
You know what? But you know what he's been saying to me the last 2 weekends because he's getting older to where he wants to spend more time with me and do things with me.
You said, "What up, nigga?"
No, he says, "You're brown."
Oh, that's real, man.
Because we talk and I talk to him in a certain way, so he's learning the English language and inflections and stuff. And he's like, "You're brown." I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And I love you. Like, because you know what I mean? That's it. That's all I said. Because it's not like you know, he's learning that, you know, there's a distinction now.
So there was love
I'd have
there.
said, who the fuck you think you talking to?
Yo, so there was love there prior to him coming to that realization.
Yes.
I ain't gonna lie, he
And
loves that
excuse me,
kid.
one second,
My
please.
bad.
So all he's doing now is putting
visuals with that love.
Yeah, now he said,
Color
"You're
to
brown."
because there's a title on everything, but
Yeah.
the most powerful thing I heard in that is the love that happens when you integrate properly.
Yes. And, you know, because he didn't say you're black.
Yeah.
He said you're brown. And I said, yes, and I love you. You know?
told him.
And
Technically,
I
you're not
love,
black.
kiss him, hold. Like, that's my baby. That's my guy, man. He's going to go to the gym with me. He's like, you know,
How
he's
old
like
is he?
4.
That's beautiful.
He was like, I'm going to go to the gym with you and
He's a
get
good
big.
kid too, man.
You know, I love him with all my heart, man. But I just had to throw that out because when that moment happened, I was like, oh, it's here.
Isn't that a clear example of racism being taught as opposed to?
Oh, it's definitely taught.
Yeah.
It's definitely
1000%.
taught. It is taught.
Yep.
Same thing with religion.
You should
All
have
that
told
shit
him
is
that I'm
taught.
brown because I'm the shit.
Yeah, but so when Keegan said that, John said, "Yes, I'm brown, but I'm the right type of brown." I just want you to know, Keegan.
Trump gonna get you, man.
Keegan.
Trump gonna get you on one of
I
your
love
walks.
you. Nobody loves you more than I love you.
But you know,
Not even your mother.
Yo, but you know what? The most important thing I had to make sure I did in that moment and think fast is not give too much energy to it.
Yeah, don't pay too much
Don't
attention to it.
pay too
Yeah.
much attention to
Can
it.
you
And like, I didn't
Yeah.
want him. I don't want it to be a moment of Pop's black.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me tell you, you're 4. Let me tell you about my culture.
Yeah, not that. 'Cause that shit would have fucked
your
his head up.
great-granddaddy
Like
is-
literally, if he would have came and like, "You're brown," you'd have been like, "Hey, hold on, little crack."
Like real
Let me
shit.
tell you something, honky.
Today on our ride, and I'm only referencing real shit because it's right there in the front of my mind. I asked my daughter if anybody that she goes to school with knows or knew that she was biracial. She said everybody thought she was Dominican because she's so dark.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? The fact is that we all prejudge, even if it's not in a negative connotation, we all prejudge in order to satisfy our own curiosity and wanting to know, and we place labels immediately.
Yeah, on everybody.
On everybody.
Literally, everybody does that.
It's just like, is it a negative thing or
It's
just
a human thing.
It's just a human thing.
it is.
If somebody, you know, and this is gonna sound crazy, if a white dude in a trench coat with painted nails and he looked dingy,
I'm leaving.
just walked in here,
Pop,
we
pop,
all
pop,
gonna
pop.
be looking something crazy. And there's probably And we know a bunch of kids in the program that used to come down here, and they're great kids. That's just what they look like.
What they look like, though. Well, how would you label how they look, though? Let's be real.
They look like school
Let's be
shooters.
real. Everybody in here hasn't been in a car and seen some hooded niggas coming their way and went click. I'm the only nigga that did it.
Nah.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, not me personally.
I
I
have.
typically would leave the scene.
I've been in a
Like
library.
if I felt like it was like a,
I was in the whip.
No, what I'm saying is if I felt like it was possibly a threatening situation, whether it be black, white, if somebody's approaching my vehicle, I would move my vehicle away from the scene before.
I can't leave my wife there.
Where was she at? You didn't say all that.
In the store. That was just
You didn't say
a
that,
thing. Yeah,
though.
but I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Now I would leave her. You know what I mean? Like, leave that bitch there.
Stupid.
Leave her ass there, bitch. Bye bye.
You be all right.
That's hindsight, nigga. Hindsight.
What is hindsight?
It's 2020, bro.
2020.
It's 2020.
Yo.
But like Hoodie said, oh my bad. Go ahead.
Nah, do your thing.
I was gonna say like Hoodie said, like a white dude in a trench coat scares the fuck out of me. A lot.
What scares you the most? A nigga in a shiesty mask with his hands in his pockets walking up the street, or a trench coat motherfucker walking up the
I'll
street?
be honest with you, the thing that scares me the most is a properly dressed white dude in an elevator. Like in an
What does
elevator.
properly dressed mean?
Collared shirt, khakis, good pants. We're in an elevator
What would
together.
scare you about that?
Those normally things that shoot people up. I'm terrified. I literally said like if you ever see me in an elevator with white people, my hands are in my pockets.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here like this, and the entire time I'm looking at this nigga like this. I swear to God, if you move any bit,
You mean like a
besides to hit
someone
that button,
dressed in like a
I'm jumping on
button up, khakis, things
yes,
of that nature?
like Jay from State Farm, but just white.
You'd be able to see the hammer on him.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the hammer, nigga. I'm worried about the mentality. Where's he going to get the hammer?
If he's in there with
Nobody-
you, as long as it ain't in there with you.
Nobody runs in. Well, no, I take that back. A lot of people run in with the hammer, but smart Caucasians, they run in. The hammer's already placed somewhere.
I didn't know all that.
It's already there somewhere. They coming in to fuck something up.
It sounds like our country is, maybe it's not just our country. That's all I can relate to. There's a lot of fear related to common things now because everybody that we discussed is some people that I encounter
Daily.
every week.
Yeah.
Black dudes in shiesty masks, hands in the pocket, professionally dressed individuals, school shooter looking motherfuckers, like.
Fat people.
And I'm not afforded the ability to be leery, yes, but afraid of them, I can't because 90% of the time there's no threat. You know what I mean?
take that back. I'm not scared. I'm just
leery.
I'm on my P's and Q's.
Yeah.
I remember one time
With everybody.
we stayed in this hotel in DC, and they were having like for lack of a better term, Indian convention. I think it was like, I don't know what it was, but there was.
Are you trying to be politically correct?
I'm trying.
I see it.
You know what I'm saying? There's a bunch of Indian people. I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were there for, but I mean, it was like there was a lot of them. So I got on the elevator.
You heard that right?
Yo, I'm trying to not to be.
You trying to slide that shit?
Yo,
I
sir.
can't, bro.
But just imagine. So I get on the elevator. I'm on the elevator. There's like 7 floors. So we're way, you know what I'm saying? So I'm on the first floor. I get on the elevator, the second floor, the door opens up, and there's like 15 people. And they all got the garb on.
What's the
Hijab.
garb?
Hijab.
I don't
The garb,
understand.
you know.
A hijab, nigga.
Yeah. So
Culture
all you
yourself,
see,
bro.
all
Jesus
you
Christ.
see is eyes. I'm trying to. I wasn't sure if that was the right
so
word.
do Muslims scare you?
No, but I'm on the elevator
Let's
with
be
15
real.
people,
How high
and
up
all
were
you
you?
see was. I'm on the elevator, and all you see is 15 sets of eyes looking around like this.
Yeah.
I couldn't wait to get off
Felt
that
some type
motherfucking
of
elevator.
I mean, we can't feel bad about having our own prejudging because how the fuck do you think they prejudge us as black men? And sometimes they're
Oh, we know
right,
it.
sometimes they're wrong. We don't have any hate in our heart. So it's like, yo, if I feel this kind of way based on some shit, it just makes me a little more on point. You know what I mean?
And prejudging is what keeps you alive.
And I still love you.
Word up. I just told him, I said, this elevator ride was the bomb.
Prejudging.
This nigga, man. I am never doing it.
He set that up. He did that
You know
whole
what?
thing.
You want to know what I want to know,
bro?
You want to know what I want
He
to know?
did the whole thing.
Hoodie, when you got off the elevator, was there anyone outside looking in?
Fuck no.
I don't remember. I was just trying to get the fuck off.
If there was, what do you think they were thinking? Seeing
Looking
15
at
people
him?
in a hijab
Oh,
and then one
shit.
black dude just sitting in there.
Son, like, I mean, they was all different sizes. I was looking around and
They
all
thought that this hotel has got a chicken spot.
Fried chicken on the 16th.
Oh, that's what I forgot to tell you, Cap. Fuck.
I didn't do it.
I forgot to tell you that. Non-binary people.
Oh, yeah.
Do you know how they kill people?
But letting them watch
Wait,
Dallas Cowboy games.
what's non-binary?
Non-binary is somebody who
Doesn't
doesn't
believe in
identify as a
sexes.
man or
They
a
don't
woman.
have any
cat
like,
or a
It's
dog.
just non-binary.
Yeah.
But I mean, they kill people too, though. You know what I mean? So how do non-binary people
I think
kill
I'm,
somebody?
I think I'm going to let you answer this one.
They/them.
This nigga is stupid, man.
Hey, well, you know what? We're going to end on that one. You know what? Because I got a worse one than
That's
that.
crazy.
Let's not.
I got a worse one than that.
I'm getting that one already.
Hey,
Yo.
don't cancel me. I swear to God, I love
All
all
right,
people.
we gotta get the fuck up out of here. But I just wanted to play this last video. This is the one I said I didn't look at.
Oh, okay.
It's nothing major. It's about the drone shit. It's about Trump.
Was he addressing it?
It's about me.
Hold on.
It's about me.
That nigga nephew looked at me mad slow like.
Everything's about me. It's about me. Cap, play the video. It's the greatest video.
Oh, hold up. There's an ad. Long as it ain't from P-Hub.
Why not? That's my favorite website.
It's grown up Google.
What happened to drones? You thought the government knew what was happening with these drones.
That nigga look confused as a
Donuts
bitch.
and orange.
Sure, a lot, so I can imagine. I'm going to give you a report on drones about one day into the administration. Because I think
You hear
it's
that?
ridiculous that they're not telling you about what's going
Hear
on
that?
with the drones. And it's not only with me. Glenn was telling me today that in Virginia they have drones all over the place too. And
Trump about to let that shit
nobody's
fly,
reporting it.
nigga.
I don't know
That
why.
nigga's
You
red.
want to say something about that?
Just one quick comment, which is we are home to the largest naval base in the world in Quantico, and we house a lot of the SEAL teams.
The fuck does that have to do with
huge
anything?
national security infrastructure. And now for 2 years,
This tie in the
running,
background
we
are
have
the
had
same.
Drone incursion over secure airspace, and we still don't know why. And I think that's absolutely unacceptable. And I think President Trump and the new leadership coming in, I think will work diligently to understand who's behind this and what we do in order to stop the digital surveillance of all of our secure infrastructure.
I gotta talk to Quest.
It is. While we
To
were
Quest.
dealing with a terrorist attack in New Orleans, we had drones being flown over our nuclear reactors in Louisiana. And we brought that attention to the FAA. We've been asking the FAA to give these states the ability to mitigate these drones, and it's sitting on some bureaucrat's desk. And that's real.
There's a huge power struggle in our country right now.
They don't want to talk about it. Go ahead, Governor. You going to say? I was just going to say we have drones in Wyoming flying over our infrastructure as well, and it's incredibly frustrating that we not.
This is all related to the Biden presidency, in my opinion.
But nobody knows how to deal with them. They don't want to talk about it, and nobody knows why. They don't want to talk about it. That could be us sending drones. I hope that's the case. Us doing it and doing research, and maybe they don't want to talk about it from that standpoint. I hope it's not an enemy, but we're going to find out on the 21st, the day after. You have to give me a little time for the inauguration, but shortly thereafter, we'll give you a report on it. We'll tell you exactly what it is. They know.
I'm gonna end it right there.
You gotta give me a little time.
What do you guys think about that and what Trump and I literally didn't watch that video. I just looked at the caption and I already was thinking like they know what the fuck is going on. And if Kamala would have been elected president, I don't think any of the drone shit would have been happening.
I said that.
I need a little time. Little time.
This is a little. Let's throw salt in this
Little time.
niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's make it difficult for them. Let's sell off the wall, the materials that are pennies on a dollar, and we gonna throw the shit. Yeah, we ain't gonna make it easy
Give
for
him
him.
shit that he has to focus on that we created as opposed to what he wants to focus on.
Yeah.
Because the country isn't going to allow him to deviate from the things that were in their face already before they get some resolution on it. That's my perspective.
They're throwing a double team at him.
What drives me nuts, though, outside of the I got the wall, is people fail to understand what the economy looked like before Trump got in office.
We're not talking about the
Yeah,
economy. We're talking
No,
about the drones. We're talking about drones, bro.
But everything, though.
Give us your perspective on the drones
It's
that
some-
just
it's-
started popping up
it's some
right
white people doing
before
some stupid
the
shit.
transfer.
That's what
of
white
power.
people do. They do dumb shit.
That seems like a blanket.
That's too easy.
No,
Response.
Arkham's razor. Are you familiar with Arkhams razor?
So the presidency. Biden is the president now. Trump is about to be the president. They thought Kamala would have been the president if it would have been her their way. What they're talking about in this clip is drones. Give me your perspective on what's going on with these drones.
White people.
What do you mean?
It's just a bunch of white people fucking playing with drones.
Just as simple as that?
Simple
so
as-
there's no significance to it at
No,
all?
none whatsoever.
I feel like if it was that simple, it'd be out by now.
And
And you
not,
did say
not,
that we
not
didn't
even
have
that. If it was that serious, the government would have shot them bitches down. It's just some people doing some dumb shit. Watch TikTok. Watch anything. It's a bunch of people doing dumb shit all over the place.
This is the same
It's
guy
what
that
they
said
do.
that there was no immigration problem too.
It wasn't. Immigration's lower. Well, but we'll get into that later. But that's not what we're talking about. You stay over there with your one leg, bro.
Confederate COVID.
Listen,
listen, no
Peg,
response
Peg.
about the drones. Anybody got any? I mean, because Trump is going to be the president as of what, January 20th or 21st?
The 20th.
I think.
So what he was saying in that clip is that he's going to expose information to the people related to what has been going on.
Wasn't he going to expose that before, though?
That's what I
in
was
his first
thinking.
presidency?
They're gonna try to take him out. Simpsons is coming true.
You know, the hard part is like, I mean, we all talk about it. Conspiracy Quest talks about it more than most of us, where he says that a lot of the weird shit they hide in plain sight, like in our movies and the things that we see, so that it's not a surprise when they happen. So previously we talked about the drones popping up, and Curtis, you said you were one of the main people to say if they felt threatened, wouldn't they shoot them down?
Yeah.
So
Because they didn't shoot the balloon down.
Yeah.
The balloons.
Yeah, they did. Well, after a while, they shot the balloon down.
Well, citizens shot.
They freeze
down.
my drones every time I fly somewhere I'm not supposed to fly, and it's not even over the White House.
Yeah,
You know what I
and
mean?
so and then to go with what you said too, it's a bunch of whatever people doing whatever.
You can say white people.
Well, I'm not gonna just necessarily say
Honkers.
white people because I think that
Chicken joy.
Because I think that if,
See,
if
being
Cap-
half white, you can say that. We can't say
if Cap
that.
had a million, if
Honky
Cap
Pete.
had millions of dollars, he probably would have a fucking dope ass drone too. So I would. That's why I
That
just
should
said
take
people.
us to the Bahamas in like 40
There's a
minutes.
bunch of them niggas coming in fleet.
Word up, but
Yeah.
so I mean when we're talking about all of this stuff, and when we talk about Trump, that's where the good and the bad of what people like and don't like about Trump is. Some people are gonna like the fact that he's gonna expose governmental secrets or things that we feel like we should know, and then there's other people that are gonna say, well, the government's job is to keep us in line isn't what I want to
Orderly.
say.
Safe.
Orderly.
Yeah.
Safe.
Or safe
If
by
Trump
not,
could do that, though, but then
not
he
exposing
should.
us to things that are
I'm
going to
not
create
opposed to
mass
Trump.
hysteria.
I think safe and orderly are two different things
Exactly.
because safe is that's your perspective on situational things.
Well, I'm saying
Safe from out,
but,
from foreign,
but
from
orderly
foreign
is
entities.
control. You know what I'm saying? Orderly is no mass hysteria, moving like this, whereas safe
that's what
is
it-
something different.
Well,
You know what I
that's
mean?
why I said mass hysteria. That's why I said.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean, because just like we talked about last week, you can tell us something and we'll be good, but if we tell two people and them two people,
shit's gonna go
now
way
it's going
over
to
there.
create a mass hysteria.
Yeah.
And I
Like
think
I said, the movie quote, bro. What I said last week. The movie quote: "A person is smart, people are dumb."
So, but I think that's what it is, though, man.
I watched the shit on Paramount Plus last night on a whim. It was about aliens coming to our world. When the aliens came, there was like a mothership in the outer, like in the atmosphere somewhere, and it sent millions of smaller ships that were like remote controlled, and they were shooting like these rays at people, right? Now, what it looked like is they were shooting like how we would identify as like weapons or guns at people, but that wasn't the case. Every time they shot it, what it did was it zapped them and put them in these little pods on those little smaller ships. What they were doing was saving us from what was going to happen on our world and taking them back to the mothership, saying that we want to help the human race to continue to live on because you guys are going to kill each other.
That's a movie called Killer Clowns from Outer Space.
No, that's not what I watched though.
Kind of close. I'm just fucking with you. But
That's a fire ass movie though.
It is funny as fuck. But the same thing is what you're describing is iRobot. AI came in and said, I can protect you guys better than you could protect yourself. And then we had to fight the protection.
So what is it going to be? Is it going to be aliens? Is it going to be the government? Is it going to be?
I don't think it's going to be. I think.
What are the drones?
White people. I just said that.
Fred.
I literally just said that.
They're not really drones. It's just when nephew wears a tight shirt.
Should I go home and talk to my white wife about her sending drones?
Yeah,
that's
just
country?
it's just a bunch of honky Pete's
Why
flying
are you
drones,
doing
bro.
this, baby?
Oh my
Why?
God, you can't say all that.
I can't say honky Pete. I said
Yo,
it.
what
Thank
the?
you.
I just said it.
You said Pete. Why I got a P in
it's
it?
47 honky Pete, nigga. They flying drones. They said, fuck them niggas. We gonna fly some drones. That's what happened, bro.
You're crazy, man.
That's what it is.
Episode
It's no
89,
conspiracy.
man.
What is
It's
it?
none of that.
79?
It's just honky Pete's.
79.
Shout out honky Pete.
Yo, he said honkies.
Honkies. They gonna get you. They gonna see you in traffic.
That word
nigga.
is wild, bro.
Honky Pete.
Episode 79.
Mindfulness, which is the practice of being aware of your thoughts and feelings in the moment. Mindfulness.
Yeah. Introspective. Collective. We never know. Fuck if they don't want to listen to it. We never know. If I could tell the old me one thing, what would it be? If I could lend him my eyes now, what would he see? Would that encourage the young me to become me? Question. Or discourage his path and run from me? Question. We never know. Question.
And it takes a man to understand it. Yo, my story self-explanatory.
80s baby, crazy maybe. Fell in love with my big cuz Chrome 380. That was life changing. Just to hold it in my palm felt so amazing. And just waited for a motherfucker to try to play me. Moving little packs, that's when I was little cap. Young nigga quick to scrap over disrespect. There's a story for every scar that's on my flesh. The worst scars are buried deep inside my head. So many late nights, mom telling me the way I'm living ain't right. Lights off, fridge empty, shit, this ain't life. Skinny nigga determined to get his weight right, and that I did. 16, bringing groceries in the crib, paying bills, I ain't had time to be a kid. No facial hair, but move like a grown man. Always been a leader, type to calculate the plan. If I could tell the old me one thing, what would it be? If I could lend him my eyes now, what would he see? Would that encourage the young me to become me? Question. Or discourage his path and run from me? Question. We never know. Question.
And it takes a man to understand it. Yo, my story self-explanatory.
80s baby, mama raised me. Pops locked when I was young didn't faze me. Thinking maybe this what saved me. Following his footsteps wouldn't be this wavy. Taking flicks with him in the state greens. Nobody asked me to say cheese. Wanna be like Mike and rap like Jay-Z. Fall in love with the process when you chase dreams. At 18, life in it for it started. Dropped out of college for a chick, you retarded, nigga.
You a target, nigga. What's done is done. I here to argue with you. You was young and dumb and sprung, my nigga. Don't fret, hold your head. You the one, my nigga. Your brain big. Cause we know the game's rigged, and you wouldn't even know it if I ain't say shit.
If I could tell the old me one thing, what would it be? If I could lend him my eyes now, what would he see? Would that encourage the young me to become me? Question. Or discourage his path and run from me? Question.
We never know.
Question.
And it takes a man to understand. Hey, yo, my story self-explanatory.
The year was 79 when my parents conceived me. March of 1980, my mother freed me. Born in New Orleans, the Big Easy. Homer, Currency, and Lil Weezy. Papa old grimy ass, he did us greasy. Daddy ain't stick around, he didn't need me. I'd rather have no dad than a coward for a father. And life ain't so bad when your mama's a survivor. We moved to her hometown, a city called Amara. And that's where I was raised, that's where I became the man that I is. A real ass nigga that handle his business. Take care of his kids. Went up north in 07 for a bid and came home swollen looking like Ronnie Coleman. Shit done changed, man, it's strange when you touch down. Kids all grown up, even they packing guns now. Find out from your mans your chick is a slut now. But I ain't mad cause every bitch want fuck now. Caught that nigga had beef with and said what now? But now he smoke crack, begging niggas for bust downs. Ask around, your boy here is a beast. I spit hard cause I keep my ear to the streets. Stopping me's like stopping time from ticking. I'ma do what it do till I'm no longer living.
If I could tell the old me one thing, what would it be? If I could lend him my eyes now, what would he see? Would that encourage the young me to become me? Question. Or discourage his path and run from me? Question.
We never know.
Question. Or discourage his path and run from me? Question.
Good question. And it takes a man to